here. We are cracking on for round number 7 coming on up, and we are rock and rolling. Hey guys, how you going? So BKR Sport. We are here for round number 7 here of the NRL, and it is going to be a massive game here tonight on Thursday night footy, as we've got the Sydney Roosters, the Latte Simmers, taking on the Melbourne Storm. The Melbourne Storm should be a great game. There is reason to believe that both these teams have an opportunity to win 1 to 12. I don't see either team winning 13 plus. If there was a team to win 13 plus, I'd probably lean the way of maybe the Storm. But this is actually a really difficult game to predict here at Allianz Stadium. I definitely don't think that anyone is super duper confident with who they are going with in this game. But obviously, guys, let's get into the two-team lineups. Good to see you guys. The last time I was live streaming was obviously on Saturday. We had TJC Sports covering the live stream for the Titans versus the Raiders game, which obviously, was heartbreaking, but we took a lot of pride in that loss, and obviously it was quite controversial, but you guys can hear all about my thoughts on the Gold Coast Titans Frontline podcast with myself and Clarkie's Rugby League column every single week. That came out this morning. That's on the YouTube or Spotify, Apple. You guys can go check it out. But not talking about them right now, because we're going to win against Manly on Saturday. Let's talk about the Roosters versus the Storm. Obviously, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here, and let's get into it. So the Roosters, they come into this game in 9th position, whilst the Storm come in 2nd position. The Roosters $2.08 underdogs, whilst the Storm are $1.75 favourites. And like I said, this is at Allianz Stadium in Sydney, and there is no bad weather around. So hopefully we get a great game here on a good track. Now the Roosters, they've got James Tedesco, who is in with the outs being Sitili Tupouniua. Really big in there for the Roosters. They love that. James Tedesco as fullback, he is captain. And then the wingers are Daniel Tupou and Joseph Alcuso Suali'i. You got the centres of Michael Jennings and Joey Manu. Interesting that Michael Jennings still cracking on, man. Good to see. You know, how old is Michael Jennings now? Was he like 38? Michael Jennings' age is... he's 35. He's actually not as old as I thought he was. Michael Jennings is not actually as old as I thought he was. Interesting. So, the centres of Michael Jennings and Joey Manu. You go into the 5'8", Connor Watson, with the halfback being Luke Keary. Front row forwards of Jared Waerea-Hargreaves and Lindsay Collins, with Brandon Smith as the hooker. Back row, Nat Butcher and Angus Crichton. Victor Radley as the lock. You go to the interchange of Zach Docker-Clay, Nafahu White, Egan Butcher and Terrell May, with the 18th man replacement being Fetalega Pauga. So this Roosters team, obviously they're missing Sam Walker. Yes, they lost Tupouniua as well. They've got a couple of ins and outs, shake it all abouts that haven't obviously been mentioned because they're not just off the previous week. So the Roosters they do have a couple of injuries there or thereabouts, but obviously the big one is Sam Walker, who is not in the lineup today. Now for the Melbourne Storm, their ins, Joe Chan and Nelson Asofa Solomona, with the outs being set by Moroa and Tui Kamita. You go to the fullback, Ryan Pappenhausen is the fullback, with the wingers being Will Warbrick and Xavier Coates. The centres of Remus Smith and Nick Meaney. You go to the 5'8", is Cameron Munster, with the halfback being Jerome Hughes. You go to the front rowers, Josh King and Christian Welsh, with the hooker being Harry Grant, who is captain. You go to the back row, Sean Bloor and Elias Katoa, with the 13 being Trent Loiero Fan Club. As we all know, there is a random fan club for Trent Loiero in this chat, so it'll be interesting to see if we see him tonight. Haven't seen him for a few weeks though, because Loiero has not exactly been unbelievable, but we do have a Trent Loiero Fan Club on BKR Sport. Interchange-wise, Big Nelson Asafa Solomona comes back into the team off the bench. You got Tyron Wishart, Joe Chan, and Alec McDonald, with the 18th man replacement being Jack Howarth. I believe the Storm win this game. I'm going to go with them 1 to 12. I think that they've got a perfect spine there in Pappenhausen, Munster, Hughes, and Harry Grant. I think that when you look at the forwards, I don't mind Nat Butcher, Angus Crichton up against Sean Bloor and Elias Katoa. I definitely would lean with Victor Radley over Loiero. The front row forwards of Welsh and Josh King, with Nelson off the bench, going up against Waerea-Hargreaves and Lindsay Collins. I do actually like that battle in favour of the Storm, even though I do obviously know you can include Terrell May as well in regards to that. But overall, I don't think it's too out of the equation, and that's where I really feel like the Roosters would be wanting to try and win this game tonight. But off the back of the names that their players do have, I have actually brought Angus Crichton into my Supercoach team this week. One, he's got a massively minus break even, but also because I think he's doing really well, considering he hasn't been doing great for the last couple of years, as we all know, but he is really starting to turn it up this year. In regards to the back line, man, I feel like it's super even, but I just feel like there is going to be a lot more dictation from the halves here of the Melbourne Storm, and I do feel like they know exactly what they want to do, rather than the Roosters, who do have a few plays in and out, and also are missing in that spine, with Sam Walker, their halfback. They've pushed Luke Keary from the 5 out of the halfback and Connor Watson as the 6. The Storm aren't the Knights, right? We saw last week that it worked against the Knights just, arguably, very controversial, but it did work. And the Roosters did win that game. But I do think that when they're coming up against the Melbourne Storm team, who have been really, really good so far this season, they are in second position on the table. I know last week the Storm didn't look too great against the Doggies. I'm very, very well aware of that. We did live stream that game. But yeah, overall, I just feel like the Storm are going to be able to get the chocolates here. So be interesting how it goes. Let's quickly go have a look at the ladder here. So the Storm, they are in second position. Only points differential separates them from the Sharks. They're on plus 14, whilst the Sharks are on plus 23. So actually quite low points differentials for top of the table area. Crazily enough, the Raiders are plus 48, but that's because they haven't really played anybody yet. But at this point of the season, usually you're seeing points differentials actually blow out a little bit further. And now you're seeing points differentials actually better, with the Warriors in 7th with 38, the Roosters in 9th with 37, and a couple of 25s and 28s, which is much better than the Sharks and the Storm. It just shows the Storm are grinding games out, right? But the Storm, if they win this game, they would go into first position above the Sharkies. If they were to lose this game, then obviously the Panthers, the Dolphins, the Cowboys, and the Raiders all have a chance to go above them and all have better points differential than them already. Panthers on the exact same amount. So if the Storm were to lose, you would expect that a couple of those teams would go above them and they could drop out of the top 4. For the Roosters, they're sitting in 9th position right now on 6 points. They've got the best points differential of the teams, a massive group there in 6. So 37, 16, minus 13, minus 15, and minus 36 are the points differentials there, with the Roosters being the best. So if they were to win this game, they would go, for the time being, they'd go above the Panthers, above the Dolphins, above the Cowboys, and if they were to win by more than 11 points, would go above the Raiders for now into 3rd position. So a lot to jump up there. If they were to lose, they could see themselves in the bottom 4. And obviously that's why I don't really read through the ladder too much and tell you guys too much about the ladder at this point of the season, because it is so close, it is still so early. People love to just talk about the now and they don't realize how early it still is in the season. So that's why you can have that really massive fluctuation where the Roosters are in 9th, they can go up to the top 4, and they can still go to the bottom 4 even with a loss here. So yeah, it's all over the shop, but that's why it's at this early point in the season. Now, guys, obviously hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. We'll get into your comment section in just a few moments. Obviously, firstly, I do have to say that we are sponsored by TBC Live here for the live streams throughout the NRL season. We're cracking on. We really love what TBC Live has been doing throughout this season. As you guys know, you've all been a part of it. You've all been having fun on it. TBC Live is a great app. It's completely free. Pinned comment in the chat. If you don't know what it is, basically you get to predict what's going to happen next, and you can win weekly prizes alongside this. And like I said, you're not putting any money down. It's completely free. So if you think Daniel Tupou is going to make a line break, or you think he's going to score a try in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then you can put that on. You can put that there, and you can vote either yes, which is a thumbs up with 8 save points, 4 save points, or 2 save points, or you can vote no and say he doesn't do that with 8, 4, and 2. And then obviously you compile that through the game. So if you think little pup is going to have 2 try assists today, bang, slap it down. You think Nick Meaney is going to get 3 tackle breaks in the next 15 minutes. You put that, you can vote yes, you can vote no, and you're going up against everybody as well, right? So it is a great way to have a bit of fun in regards to the game that we are watching, keep you invested, keep you intrigued, and also win potentially weekly prizes. So definitely go check out TBC Live in the pinned comment in the chat, and there we go. Slap it down, baby. Slap it down. But all right, thumbs up, subscribe, let's go to the chat. Let's get in the chat, son. Let's see what you Muppets are saying, son. We've got a big old donor here from Olivia Reed. $8 donation. Appreciate you, Olivia. This is another day, another donor. I really enjoyed TJC Sport last week. It was super fun. Some awesome reactions too. Yeah, the old TJC Sport, he does have his good old reactions. Obviously, Parramatta Squeals fan. But no, he's a good bloke, man. Obviously trying to crack on with YouTube. And you guys have obviously seen this year that I'm really trying to incorporate a couple of, quote-unquote, smaller YouTubers and smaller content creators to give them an opportunity to come on and show themselves off. And obviously, I'm putting on people that I believe will do well. So we've had Wapplejaw Sports. We've had Hainsey, who's probably at the games tonight. We've also had TJC Sports and whatnot. And yeah, we keep on cracking on with that. I think Entertain House is actually doing this Saturday for the Titans versus Manly game, when obviously I will be at that game. So he'll be doing the Titans versus Manly one, which will be great. And yeah, so check that one out. But obviously appreciate you for your dono, Olivia. X-Styler says, I need Daniel and Elise for my multi. Who is Daniel and who is Elise? I'm going to assume that Elise is Eliasa Katoa. I'm going to assume Daniel is Daniel Tupou, but Good luck. Gregory Justice here, tipping tonight, Blaze. I'm taking the Storm 1-12, man, but I do think there could be some points in this one. I'm going to go like a 26-18 kind of deal. I'm going to say Storm win 26-18. Would love a close game here. Would love it to go down the wire. We've been seeing a lot of close games recently go down to the wire, a couple of controversial ones. But at the end of the day, we obviously want to see a close game here, and I do think this one does have close all over it. But if there was to be a bigger winner, I would actually lean with the Storm. There's been a lot of distractions for the Roosters. Obviously, God bless everybody who was involved in what's happened in Bondi and Sydney in general with what's been happening recently. That's obviously going to be playing on the mind. We're going to have probably a minute silence before this game here today. The Roosters have a couple players out. The Joey Manu news of him going to Japanese rugby by the end of this, or for next year. There's a lot playing on the mind of the Roosters, so they could be a little bit distracted. Obviously, hope not, though. Olivia Reed, member for 13 months, appreciate you. And Sam Jenkins, member for 12 months, says, Juicy reached the 1 year. I'm officially a super fan. Oh, we know. I was talking to Tony Francis about you today, by the way. Mitchell says, I wonder if we can celebrate Jennings' 301st game today. Hey, listen, mate, you can do it. I'm just doing last week that Jennings would have had a try in his 300th, and the NRL would have been, or the commentary would have been forced to talk about it. But obviously, I can't remember who broke through the line, but he didn't pass it to his right, and it would have been an easy Jennings try under the post there for the Roosters against the Knights. But and the NRL obviously took the stance, and Fox Sports and whatnot, maybe not 9, I don't watch 9, we watch KO here. But the NRL and Fox decided to take the stance that we're not going to talk about Michael Jennings' 300th, as you guys know, and they would have been forced to talk about it. So it's really unfortunate that he didn't score that try. It's just because they didn't find the pass on the inside. Lagan Borsak says NRL on 9 said on Insta that the Roosters are looking at Dane Gagai as a replacement for their centre issues. Did see that. Gags is a great player. I think his best years are beyond him, though. I wouldn't doubt a signing for the Roosters realistically, but I do think his best years are beyond him. So, yeah, not too sure about that one. But I guess it is good experience. But how much experience do the Roosters need? They've already got Tedesco there. They've got, a lot of experience throughout their team. Daniel Tupou in the wings. Actually, let me just quickly go have a look here at their team last so I can do it. Tupou on the wings. Michael Jennings, massively experienced. Joey Marnie, you'd still classify as experienced. You'd go kind of Watson to be experienced. Keary, definitely. Warrior Hargraves, experienced. Brandon Smith, experienced. Same with Lindsay Collins. You'd go with Angus Crichton. You'd say Victor Radley. And you'd go to pretty much everyone. Not everyone, but this team is more experienced than inexperienced, right? So it's not like Dane Gagai would be needed to help through the youngsters, realistically. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't necessarily think that's the right signing. But, what do I know? Flurry getting around it. Aguero says, G'day, Mr. Streamer. Hello, Aguero. Sam Jenkins says, Exile Affair 1, we don't need to hear about your bet all night. Yes. Yeah, I even had someone on Instagram DM me before, message requests from someone I don't follow. And they don't follow me. And they said, hey, Blaze, what's the weather like on Saturday for the Titans vs Manly game? What do I look like, a weatherman? What you mean? Why are you asking me this? Why don't you go on Google? When you type out, Blaze, what's the weather like this Saturday? One, you don't follow me. But also, two, why you search, if you don't follow me, why are you searching me to ask me the weather when you can go on a Google, man? The Google. Why are you asking me? Why are you asking me? EA says, what's cracking like a Mr. Sport, up, null on top of the ladder? Don't you make me change it, Mr. EA. Don't you make me put a certain team on top of the ladder. Flores went Barnett over Gus. I've got on Gus. He's got like a minus something. Parramatta Eels, 1947 with a $5 donation. Says City should have beaten Real Madrid. We have more possessions and shots on target. Yeah, look, bring back the away goals is what I'll say there. Nah, disappointing for sure, but overall, you can't win them all. We've won plenty of trophies recently. We've still got a chance at the FA Cup and the Premier League, man, so we keep on fighting on. But yeah, look, frustrating for sure, of course. We would have liked that. And as soon as I open my phone, I get a message from Norman, who's a Real Madrid fan from Sportshed TV. Massive Muppet. Love him, massive Muppet. Who messaged me saying, Vamos, Hala Madrid, Muppet. Flurry said, that's right. On Titans game, Olivia, yeah, he was cool until Muppet timed me out for something I didn't know. I don't know if he probably wouldn't have been the one. He might not have been the one to time out. Did he time people out? Did he? Oh, there you go. Livy reasons, yeah, he was great. She used the Fitty Bomb emote. That's definitely a timeout. Oh, if you use the Fitty Bomb emote, then you definitely get timed out. Yeah, absolutely, son. Gee whiz. Jay says, Sam, say it again loud to Flurry down the back. So, yeah, Flurry, did you use the Fitty Bomb emote? You can't use the Fitty Bomb emote until the Fitty Bomb happened. Well, we don't make the rules here, except for we make the rules. But we don't make the rules here, but we make the rules, all right? You can't use the Fitty Bomb emoji as a member until we see the 5-0 on our screen. Otherwise, you get timed out, son. You know, it just is what it is. Yep, spell Storm correctly. Exactly right. Enjoy that one tonight, because you will get quite a few people coming in saying the Storm with an S at the end, Storms. Which is not true. You get timed out. Don't make other calls. Don't mention Fitty Bomb till 30 plus. Don't use emote till Fitty hit. And don't mention a Hawaiian pizza. You're lucky I don't time you out just for mentioning Hawaiian pizza. You're very, very lucky. TMT7 says, no one expecting it, but Harley Smith-Shields about to have a blinder this Saturday. I'm expecting it. I thought he had a great game against the Raiders, to be honest with you. He's obviously a centre. I think he aimed up quite nicely. I gave him a shout-out on the podcast this week. I was speaking to him today, down at training, and I told him, no short words, that he was great. And I really liked him in that centre. So, yeah, him and BK actually both had a great game against the Raiders. So, looking forward to what Harley can do this week against Manly. Nate J says, whoever the Roosters sign will all be above board and under the cap. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind that everything will be under the cap with the Chooksters, son. Lagan Paulsack says, if you need... I can see that EA has been timed out. We're just talking about timeouts, so I'm sure he said something stupid. Lagan Paulsack says, if you need an energy booster at the Roosters, turn to Janet. Why do I read the comment without reading it first? Broggy Sports says Titans 1-12 and Storm 1-12 and Titans 50 plus on Saturday. A fun fact for everybody: the Titans are actually, funnily enough, a bogey team for someone, and that bogey team is actually Manly. It's crazy, right? The bogey team, we are the bogey team for Manly. Is something. It's absurd, you know, and not many people would know that. But funnily enough, we are. Olivia says, "Do you not play well in the rain?" Maybe they are a Manly fan. Manly. Do we not play well in the rain? No, it said, I clicked on their profile and it said they're from GC. I don't know. B2021 says, who is winning the NBA championship? Chicago Bulls, mate. Craig says, quick question, Beak. I'm a Salford fan and we signed Nana McDonald. Is he any good? Asking because he's a former Titan. Jeez, when he played for the Titans was ages ago. How old's Nana now? I remember when he was a young kid coming through the system. Nana McDonald's age, how old's he now? 29. That's crazy. When was the last time he played? When was the last time he played with the Gold Coast? That was years ago. 2015, 2016. Jeez, he must have debuted young at the Chook, son. He must have debuted real young. So he debuted in 2014, 2015 for the Roosters, age 29 now. So that's, 18, 19 he debuted. Wow, he's been through a lot of teams. Roosters, Titans, St. George, Cowboys, Cronulla Sharks, Leeds Centurions, Leeds Rhinos, and Salford Red Devils. Honestly, mate, I'll tell you right now, you've watched him more than me recently because he's played for Leeds Centurions and Leeds Rhinos. So I haven't watched him play NRL action. None of us really, and since probably 2017-18. We've seen him play for the Papua New Guinea Kumals in the World Cup and whatnot. But overall, he only played 5 games with the Cowboys in 2019, 2 games for the Sharks in 2020. The last time he played any significant time in the rugby league in the NRL was the Dragons in 2017-18. So you'd know more about him than I would nowadays, mate. It was solid enough in his time. It was solid enough. Never really kind of cracked on, though. Never really cracked on down under, mate. Nate Jason, I've got Titans in my multi. I reckon they break this route this week, mate. I'm getting naked. Butters says, Suali'i, best bet tonight. I would say, if I'm looking for a try scorer tonight, I'd be looking more towards the Storm. I would say that Cameron Munster would be my shout. I might go Cameron Munster. Yeah, bit of a sneaky Cameron Munster. Shoot. I don't know what that noise was, but it was a noise. Aguero says, I've seen United fans celebrate like their own team and other rival fans. Good to know we live rent-free in everyone's heads. Yeah, United suck. Betty2021 says, me personally, I want Miami. Let's kind of get this conversation back to NRL, guys. Like, majority of the people here don't care about football and don't care about basketball. Obviously, it's difficult, right? But let's try and keep it predominantly about rugby league at the moment. Safar says, hope you enjoy your break this week, not having to travel. Yeah, I travel on Wednesday, though, over to New Zealand. I'll be leaving Wednesday morning, and then I'll get back on Monday. I am nervous. Slapper's not here right now, but I am a little bit nervy about the old bungee jump. But it's not a massively high bungee jump, to be fair. It's not massively, unless I do like the sky jump thing. But there's the bungee jump there on the bridge that we can do. The sky jump is basically the same anyway, but very nervy. Very, very nervy. I'm looking forward to it, though. Very, very nervy. Very nervy. I know Jason wants to see what BKR Sports' opinion. Mitchell says you bandwagon and Bish, Betty. Yeah, he's a bandwagon and Bish. Aaron Clark says, got to be proud of the Titans after the Gusto show. Yeah, for sure, Aaron. Yeah, for sure. I was very proud of what we did, especially considering that it was controversial, and I will repeat that. Don't care about all these Raiders fans trying to... Actually, a lot of Raiders fans were quite good about it and said, no, if you look fair enough. But yeah, look, it's controversial. But that was last week. We move on to Manly now, and we look to get our first win of the season. Nene's Rocks and Diamonds Weekly, agree, Nath. Aguero said Nene was one of the best wingers of all time. No, that is not the real Aaron Clark, Sam Jenkinson. I can't believe you even asked that. Liam says Cobbo and Stags both come off contract this year. One of them could end up with the Roosters. Doubt Stags will leave Broncos. Doubt Cobbo does, but I'd say Cobbo is more likely than either. Sam Jenkinson says, public announcement, I really, really want to do the bungee jump. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Take that shit to an A-League stream. Folks, I can't wait for Saturday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being at home. You know, we've got one more away trip for a while, actually, which is next week against the Warriors. We've got Manly at home this week, Manly away. And then on my birthday, we play the Storm at Seabus. Then we play the Cowboys at Seabus. And then we've got Magic Round. And then we play at Suncorp. So we've got a whole heap of games that are just in South East Queensland until like round 15. I think there's one game in Coffs Harbour in between. But, you know, that's not too far. It's like a 3-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive. Slapper says, better not chicken out. Me? Oh, I'm not chickening out, son. I'm firing up, babe. Slapper, gee whiz. What you think of me? What you think of me? You think I will chicken out? Oh, no. Oh, no, son. No, you don't think of me like this. I will do it. I will do it and I will have fun. Reginald Riker says, hi, BK. Hello, mate. How you doing? Nate says, Reese career-ending move. AJ is talking a big game in the chat right now saying to Sam, can't wait for Sam to do it also. And Sam just said you couldn't even do the slide at Questacon. So the Questacon slide, myself and Sam both did it. AJ was too scared to do the slide at Questacon. So I don't think that AJ should be given a little bit of grief right now to Sam, considering he couldn't even do the slide at Questacon that 6-year-olds do. That literal children go on their year 6 school trips, man. Oh, he says he has a sore back. Stop it, mate. Stop it. Aaron Clark says that D effort was all time. Bright future once the growing pains are done. I agree, Aaron. I absolutely agree. Flurry says Sailor is more likely. He's a fullback, though. Sam says, your D in the middle is crazy, Aaron Clark. You're killing this year. You get around the big old airs. Get around the big old airs. I don't think this is the first time I've actually had to say this about the Aaron Clark in this chat. That it's not the real airs. Liam says, there's a centre, no way is Sailor playing full-time centre. I agree. Aaron says, listen, guys, I can't up that I was born with the same name as the Titans lock. No, listen, you've got the same name as royalty. Royalty on the channel. Big old airs. 7 minutes to go here until the game does kick off, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. In a couple of minutes' time, I will do my TBC Live predictions. Mark says, Tigers are on their way back to a wooden spoon. That's what I feel. That's a bold call. That's a bold call, man. Based off of what we've seen so far, right now, to be fair, they've only got the 2 wins. That's a lot for me to say, considering we have not got a win. A long season to go, though. The 2 wins is really not that too much. But, yes, they obviously have had a bye that puts them to where they are. You know what would be quite funny this week, actually, is because obviously right now, with the kickoff, the Rabbitohs will be given their 2 points, so they'll jump out at the bottom of the table. But if the Titans beat Manly on Saturday, they'll go straight back down at the bottom of the table, man. That would be quite funny. But right now, man, I think the Tigers are still going to be down in that bottom 4 for sure. But I don't think that they're right this very second favourites to the spoon. Favourites to the spoon would clearly be my team right now, unfortunately. But things can turn around, and I will be there every step of the way. TMT7 says, bro, who carries a drum to the games? The club has it. It stays at Seabus. Stays at Seabus Super Stadium. Jay said his drum catches an Uber. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nate says, got its own fan club. Exactly right. Where's your mate, Sam? Oh, Jay's got plenty of mates. But let's go and have a little look-ski here at some predictions. Also, guys, if you want to win free tickets to sit alongside me this week for the front line, obviously jump on Instagram right now. and you can win some free tickets literally just by commenting how many tickets you need. We have 15 tickets to give away. There is a collaboration post between myself and the Titans Frontline. And go comment how many tickets you want, and you'll be entered in the draw, which will be, I think, given tomorrow afternoon. You'll know how many tickets, if you got your tickets right. So if you want to win free tickets for the Titans vs Manly game this Saturday, go jump onto that post right now. Slap says show drum. Does this look like Seabus to you, Slapper? Does this look like a She-Bus? It's not Seabus, mate. This is Allianz. I'm here at Allianz live. Yeah, Luke Keary, don't drop that ball again. Sorry, I was just talking to Kizza. I was just talking to Luke over there, you know, good mate of mine. Good mate of mine. All right, let's go make a prediction here on TPC Live. I can't. I'm disappointed in you, Slapper, thinking that I would run away or I would be too scared. I'd be too scared to do the bungee jump. Dear mate, I'm nervous, but it's going to be thrill-seeking stuff. It's going to be awesome. All right, prediction, first 10 minutes. We're going to say Storm score a try in the first 10 minutes. Storm throw a try in the first 10 minutes. That's going to be my first prediction. And we'll vote yes to that little bad boy. And then we're going to do an anytime prediction. Sweet little anytime prediction. And that's going to be Cameron Munster to have 1+ tries and 1+ assists in the game. Ah, that's a sweet little bet, that one. We'll go anytime, post that little bad boy, vote yes to that. And then, predict anything. We're going to go a special prediction here. A special prediction. And it's going to be... Special... Hey, what was that noise? A special prediction of... Storm... No, we're not going to go Storm win. We'll go special prediction of... 10+ knock-ons in the game. No, is 10 too small? Is 10 too small? No, 10+ knock-ons in the game. I think that's an alright one. So we'll do that one. Post, and I will vote. NRL Clicks 146 says Storm or Roosters will win. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. I'm going to vote yes to that one because someone will win. Someone will win. You are correct. That's a dad's mate if I ever did see it. Cooper Cover 08 says Melbourne make the first error. I'm going to vote no. I'm going to vote no to that little bad boy. Yambans is another 2 sports bet ads. 2 tries or more in the game by a forward. Ooh, that's spicy. Roosters by 1. I vote against you. Lockie's Rugby League is back. Be careful, that bloke. Gee whiz. Oh, and Clay says up the Tars. Up the Tars, son. Up the Tars, Clay. Get around him. Get around the Tars. And put the sword there. Bang. All right. So I've done my predictions there. TPC Live, guys. Pin, come in the chat. Get around it. Welcome to the BKRmy EA. Appreciate you, my Cronulla Sharks brethren. Simon says, show pants after bungee jump. No. No. Craig says, high scoring. I think Radley sent off, in my opinion. Would love to see it. TMT7 says, near Titans drum vs Warriors drum grudge match. Yeah, let me take my drum to Mount Smart and I'll probably get bashed. Rosa Thomas says, keen for Sammy return this week. Yeah, it should be good, mate. He's going to be firing. Got a big body there. Hopefully you listen to the podcast. We spoke all about it. But yeah, it should be big time. Flores, can I take my baby drum? I used to have a baby drum about 14 years ago, 15 years ago, when Doug was on our drums early days. And then he left and I took over the big drum. But no, having multiple drums just, when you're not like professional drummers, just doesn't work, man. It's just all over the shop. Are you going to vlog bungee jump? Olivia, I'm actually thinking that I'm going to start doing some thrill-seeking stuff on the vlogs. Because obviously our team is losing right now. So I'm going to start doing some thrill-seeking stuff on places that I go to. I want to add some more stuff in. I want to do BKR travel and have more of it on the BKR travel and have a little bit snippet in the vlog and whatnot. So absolutely, yeah. I will definitely be vlogging the bungee jump. I don't think Slapper donated the money for me to not vlog it. So Bud said I was a bit shocked with Sammy getting named fullback. I love it. Jody Sullivan says tips for the Knights vs Dogs game. I will do that tip before the game when it is on, when I get to go through the team lineups. Cam says, who's going to win? I had Roosters, but I'm not confident. I've gone the Storm here, mate. I've gone Storm 1-12. Aguero says, I saw Sammy playing fullback. I see him doing a job and his speed will be dangerous. Yeah, I'm just concerned about I'm just a little bit concerned about his workload of an injury. But with that being said, he looked fine today training. Looked good. Mitchell Smith says, what if it is a draw? Hey, Mitchell, then we're all up shit creek without a paddle. All right? Then we're all up shit creek without a paddle, son. Sam says, somebody's a meter reader, so we are all good. We are all good, but you know what's all good? The Storm running out onto the field right now for the game. Harry Grant leads them out. Ask us after the game, Cam. Yeah, exactly right. Ask me after the game and I'll tell you who wins this game. That's a really good shout. Safad says, yeah, I reckon he will be good like Blaze said on the podcast. Makes sense why they chose him. See, Safad listens to the podcast. Very good man. Very good man. Aaron Clark says, overs unders on a bellyache F-bomb in the box. Oh, that's it. Aaron, you have to go put that prediction on TBC Live. You just have to. That's a great prediction, to be fair. I've already put my 3 predictions in, so I've got to wait. And then I can do something like that. Sam Jenkins says, Sammy hitting 200 plus meters is not unusual anymore. Not unusual, mate. No, it is not. Ryder says, I'm a big footy fan. Good stuff, Ryder. Appreciate you. Fans Football Guy says, Warriors fans are more friendly than actual toxic at the games, in my opinion. They are in New Zealand. On the Gold Coast, no. But in New Zealand, I've heard amazing reports. We've got great reports about the Mount Smart Joker. And it's going to be on Anzac Day, so you're not going to expect too much disrespectful stuff there. It is literally the first game of Anzac weekend, and I will be there. It's sold out. It's sold out, so I'm looking forward to it. He's a Muppet. Grace says, BK go skydiving. It's not out of the equation. I'd love to do that in like Fiji, to be fair. I'd love that to do that in like a Fiji or something like that. But BK go skydiving is something that... Apparently people say bungee jumping is actually more scary than skydiving. They say that because skydiving, you're kind of just sitting there and you're sitting there and you're kind of just looking at it from a very, very big distance, and then before you even get even close to the ground, you obviously let your parachute go. But bungee jumping, you go so close, man, and then bounce back. Now, guys, obviously there's a minute of silence right now for the Bondi situation that has happened in the last week. Definitely God bless to everybody involved, whether you're a family member or a friend, a part of the community, or obviously the people that did sadly lose their lives. So, yeah, look, it's a really hard situation to deal with in our country. We obviously don't have too much of this stuff. And we send our deepest condolences to all involved. Rosie Wilson says, hey, Blaze. Hello, Rosie. Richard Riker says, how about a bungee for the fans? A bungee for the fans. You don't want to see that, Richard Riker. You don't want to see me in a bungee. Skydiving a sea bus. Now, that would be cool, Safad. A Bulldozer says, vlog idea. BKR plays for the Titans. Might get a run at this rate. Thank you, Bulldozer. Thank you. Don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but I'm going to take it as a compliment. Not so much for the team, though. Josie Sutherland says, I thought the Storm were wearing the Titans jersey. Ooh, I haven't even noticed. So they're just showing the Roosters right now. And that looks nothing like a Titans jersey at any stage of anything. What are you talking about? What on earth are you talking about? That looks absolutely nothing like any Titans jersey that has ever existed in the history of ever. Slapper said, look at these latte sippers. Yeah, well, one's just joined the chat, Best Boy 2.0, going, let's go the Chooks. He's a latte sipper right there, son. What's with this crowd, by the way, Best Boy 2.0? What is with your crowd right now? There's maybe about 3 people if you're lucky, and that's including you. Flores says, both of them, you are waiting to get squashed. No, that's not how it goes. No. Slapper says, how do you get the jersey confused? I'm not too sure how you could get a Melbourne Storm jersey confused with the Gold Coast Titans at all. Sea Dog said, if the Tigers don't make the 8, I'll buy a Titans jersey and go to every Knights game next year in the jersey. If the Tigers don't make the 8, I'll buy a Titans jersey and go to every... Well, that doesn't make sense. So Storm are going to kick this ball off here. Obviously, guys, hit that like button, subscribe for new around here. The 3 people in the crowd go wild, and the Roosters will suffer the ball with Warrior Hargraves. Looking forward to seeing the battle between him and Nelson or Suffer Southern tonight. 54% of the people on the poll have gone with the Melbourne Storm so far. I was expecting more people to actually predict the Roosters than the Storm. But I've tipped the Storm. Blake says, a colourblind person could tell the jerseys apart. yeah, I'm not going to lie. You're probably right. Lindsay Collins brings his ball out to the 25, to the 30. He'll be third tackle. Slapper says, shit crowd, shit teams, get ready for a shit fest. Do you reckon there'd be ever a time that you wouldn't say that for the 2 teams involved, Slapper? What team would you not say that for? Full tackle here for the Roosters. Warrior Hargraves will get this ball to the 45. He'll be fit tackle now at the halfway point. Jay says skydiving is the way to go. Have you been skydiving before, Jay? Have you been skydiving before? If not, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll get you to Fiji and we'll go over to Perth, China, and we'll go for a skydive. Who here has gone skydiving before? Subs says no comment. No, I know what the real comment is, son. I know what the real comment is. Second tackle, lift the Storm at the 20. Dylan Short says, Coach's first try, perhaps any time at 51. That's actually not too bad. But at 51 odds is pretty impressive there, to be fair. Papa now's an anytime Xavier Coates' first try scorer. Like, obviously, you get your bulk of your... Oh, that's a big offload there. And it's going to come all the way to the back. And Pappenhausen brings it to the 15. Oh, that is not a great offload there from Christian Welsh. They just lost about 15 metres. And now it's 4 tackle in their own 15. That is a big old yikes. And Josh King gets the ball to the 25. Obviously, you're getting most of your odds there from Xavier Coates scoring first. But I do like a Pappenhausen anytime try scorer. And now the Storm under a bit of pressure early doors here. Under a bit of pressure early doors, and it will be James Tedesco now, who brings his ball out to the 40, to the 45. Good tackle, first tackle. Aaron Close, this one could go to extra time out in the car park. These teams always biff. Yeah, well, it kind of goes back to, what do you say, 2017 grand final, these two teams? It's like a modern day rivalry, this, but it's not like anything that people truly care about. But it is a rivalry in regards to competitiveness, even though the Storm have beaten them every game except for one time since like 2019, I believe. Obviously, the Storm were the ones to knock out the Roosters last year from the finals with a kick to Will Warbrick in the right corner in the last few seconds. 2018, thank you, yeah. Storm beat the Cowboys 2017. 2018 with Storm Roosters. Oh, Radley, good run. Fit tackle, 18 metres out here from the line. 3 minutes into the game. Brandon Smith goes left to Keary. Keary puts that ball up in the air. Should be... Oh, it's going to be knocked on by the Roosters. And Pappenhausen, that's a high tackle. That's a high tackle. Should be a penalty. Is not going to be called a penalty, though. Sub says, the closest thing to skydiving I've been is falling out of a tree as a child. Wow. Mate, that must have really been something, eh? Must have really been something. Closest thing I've been to skydiving would be jumping off of those 10-metre... The 10-metre platform at the Southport swimming pool. Elias Katoa. Oh, he was trying to do the offload, but no one was there. No one was there. Third tackle now, and it's going to be Remus Smith. At least they're getting a little bit more metres than this one. They're trying to wrestle back that field position. Some people actually think Teddy should be in the centres. Well, that makes no sense. That's a massive kick, actually. And that's a really good hit there from Jerome Hughes. So the Roosters are going to get the ball at the 28. The ball goes over the sideline, but it slows down play, gets the Storm into a structure, and although it's still in a bit of a... What are they doing here? Captain's challenge. Melbourne believed the ball was touched after the kick. This is a big call 4 minutes into a game. This would be the dumbest challenge of all time if it's not true. If this doesn't get touched by Lindsay... But... It's hit... If it's hit his head, why would you challenge this? But so he's been hit, but I can't believe they've challenged this to the Storm. Why would you challenge that 3 minutes 40 in? And it was one of the worst. I would nearly say that is the worst captain's challenge I've ever seen. Lindsay Collins didn't even look like he was playing at any stage. I cannot believe they've challenged that and lost their challenge. Okay. So Storm have lost their challenge 3.5 minutes in. Possibly the dumbest challenge of all time. So Lindsay Collins now will get this ball out of the 45. It'll be second tackle. David says, I'd go just not going to wear undies. I'll just like, okay. Not reading the rest of that one out. Flo says, you do not jump out of a perfectly good plane. No, would it be fun as? It'd be so good. Thrill seeking. I love a good thrill seek. I'd love to do like a kite, like a what's it called? The Whitewater Rapids, like kayaking thing. Awesome. Keary taking down at the 18. Where's the nail on the cam? Left hand side now, and it's going to be kicked across the left hand side from Connor Watson. I don't know if that's a knock on from the Roosters. Gone backwards from the Storm, I'm going to say. So it's first half of the Storm, who are under a lot of pressure. They've made themselves in this situation, though. Will Warbrick, second tackle. He'll get this ball. Good post contact measures to the 10 there. Steve, let's go to the Mighty Bulls. Yeah, see you later, Atlanta. They were talking a lot of schmack on Twitter the other week when they beat the Chicago Fire, beat the Bulls, and beat the White Sox that no one cares about. But now we've knocked out the Hawks, so see you later. Hits Collins' head. Yeah, hits Collins' head, but he's not playing it. It was just a stupid challenge. Fit tackle here at the Storm at the 30. 5 minutes in, and this is just really, really... Storm are going to run this a little bit. Storm are going to run this. Oh, they actually had a 4-on-2 there. I'm surprised they didn't play that on, but that's great field position now for the Storm. Roosters did nothing with all that brilliant position. That's a high tackle. So what did the Storm do? They get in good position, and they give away a penalty. I can tell you for free right now that the Roosters are doing jack shit with this game. The Storm are their own worst enemies in their own first 5 minutes. They lost the challenge to something really stupid. They were under their own pressure that they've put themselves under through their lackluster first set in this game. The Roosters were just kind of strolling up the field. It wasn't even that the Roosters were doing anything spectacular. They were just literally walking up the field. And then the Storm finally get out of that little pressure situation and kick the ball down into the 10. And they give away a penalty on the first tackle. It's insane. It's insane. See, that's right. Olivia says, got my Broncos Anzac jersey. It's lit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Anzac Day next week. Unlucky to everybody not involved with the day itself. Someone says, surely players know Teddy's going to duck in tackles by now? Yeah, for sure. It's a good point. Radley looks like he's really on for a big game here. Third tackle of the Roosters. They're at the 30 off to Tedesco. Tedesco gets it taken. Oh, Bunda! Teddy Bunda! Teddy Bunda! It's back! Teddy Bunda, Teddy Bunda, Teddy Bunda. Let that... Oh, Keary! Oh, it's a knock-on. That's Keary's fault. That pass from Keary was poor. But Teddy Bunda, Teddy Bunda, Teddy Bunda. Bunda, Bunda, Bunda. Hey, we got the full moon tonight. No, Jason, the kettle is starting to boil early in the box, Bellamy. Well, that's a pretty poor pass there from Luke Keary. Really, really poor pass there. Radley was running onto it, but there we go. So knock on from the Roosters, and the Storm will get the ball at their own 10. We got all we wanted from this game. Correct. Aaron Clark, the Storm don't look in this right now. They don't, but with that being said, the Roosters haven't... Like, they're still 3 from 3 completions. The Roosters are 4 from 5 after that. And the Roosters haven't actually done anything with all this significant possession. Fancy football guys, if someone should have predicted the over on Teddy Bunda on TBC Live, that would have been... That's a great shout. Next week we should do that. Ooh, Harry Grant, I don't know what that was. Again, they're just their own worst enemies here. The Roosters aren't doing anything. But the Storm are just allowing this. Third tackle here for the Storm. It's going to be Welsh at the back of Jerome Hughes. Oh, that's a late hit. There's a late hit there. But Will Warbrick down the right-hand side. And that's going to be a penalty here to the Storm for sure. That was a well and truly late hit there from the Roosters. That was awful. That was absolutely awful there. That was so late. That was so late. Yeah, Welsh almost died. That was ridiculous. Whereas, imagine how Teddy feels at least half of Australia have seen his bunda. Mate, if you haven't seen Teddy's bunda, are you really living? Are you really living? And, oh, that should be, based off of what they've called throughout the season, Jimmy James, you could argue it's a bin. I would argue that's a bin. I would argue that's a bin for Rory Hargraves. Oh, it's just on report. I've seen that be a bin throughout this season so far. Interesting. Okay, so not a bin, but it's a penalty to Storm here. They're 45 metres out. All right. So, Nick Mead, Harry Grant, Jerome Hughes at the halfway point, and it's going to be Trent Loiero fan club at the 45. What a rough hit. Yeah, it was a rough hit, just super late. Roosters laying around the ruck should be penalised. Don't worry, it's Casey Badger on charge here. Second tackle here at the 35. It's definitely a shoulder charge. It's definitely, I believe that was a bin. Papanow's at the back here. Remus Smith. He'll never pass the ball. You can guarantee that. Third tackle here. If the Roosters concede here, this is really disappointing compared to considering what they've had so far in this game. Loiero to Jerome Hughes. Hughes at the back here to Nick Meaney. And Meaney will be 15 metres out from the line. Fourth tackle. Trying to bring Big Nass on now. Yeah, come in and whacked Warrior Hargraves. Jerome Hughes. He'll get it at the back here to Loiero fan club. And he'll be 10 metres out from the line for tackle. Nothing's impressive so far from the Storm in this set. Harry Grant will go right to Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes puts that ball up. Interesting one. That's knocked back here by the Storm. I think that might be touched. That's 6 again for the Storm. It was originally knocked back by the Storm, but then Daniel Tupou knocks it on. It's going to be 0 tackle here for the Storm. 15 metres out. 10 minutes gone here, guys, in the game. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Hit the big old subscribe button and check out TPC Live if you haven't already. First tackle, 12 metres out from the line of the Storm. Unlucky knock on there from Daniel Tupou. Don't give away a penalty there. Harry Grant to Christian Welsh. And Welsh gets slammed down 5 metres out. Dasmate says time for a field goal. Mate, Jay would love that. Jay would love that. Harry Grant, Jerome Hughes. Oh, well done on the tackle there from Michael Jennings. Jerome Hughes, I thought it was in for all money, but Harry Grant! Oh, good defense again from the Chooks there. 4 tackle, 4 metres out. Oh, that's a 6 again or a penalty. That's something there. Warrior Hargraves, man, what's he doing in this game? Hughes to Munster. Munster at the back now to Loyero Fan Club. And that's a high tackle at referee, man. You've got to be picking up on these calls. Fit tackle, Harry Grant, left-hand side, Munster. Puts it up for Xavier Coates. Xavier Coates is still going here. It's fit tackle, dude. It's fit tackle, and it's going to be a turnover there for the Roosters. Roosters, good defense there. But I will also say that Klein's having an absolute mare. They're saying penalty? No way. Klein's having an absolute mare. He's missing a lot of calls right now. He is missing a lot of calls right now, Ashley Klein. Great tackle from the 301 game player, Jennings. Slubber says Badger got dropped, fully deserved. Absolutely, but she also got dropped to the bunker for the Raiders game this week. Badger got dropped from main ref to bunker for the Raiders game this week. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Third tackle here. They're 28 metres out here from their own line. 2 to Brandon Smith to James Tedesco. Taken down now to 38. And it's a penalty of the Roosters. Klein's on the Roosters here. Klein's on the Roosters in this game, lads. I'll just tell you right now, Klein is on the Roosters in this game. He's missed a lot of calls against the Roosters, but he's been giving the Roosters plenty of calls here too. Mary Matataga with the 5. Gifted memberships. Appreciate you, Mary. Thank you very much for the gifted memberships. Rachel Stevens, Jimmy James, Lockie's Rugby League, Raiden 55, and Reese 77 all gifted memberships. Get around you, Mary. I'll be seeing you next. Are you coming to the game next week, Mary? Are you going to be at the Titans versus the Wars game? Second tackle here for the Roosters. They're 28 metres out here from the line. They go right inside to Keary. Keary at the back here to kind of Watson. Watson, knock on Nat Butcher. Knock on Nat Butcher. And it will be brought out 0 tackle to the 15. Penalty, but they take the tap on the 10. Really confused. No, I don't think it was a penalty. I think it was a mistake on the broadcast. John Archie said, who do you think will win? I think the Storm, but Ash Klein's been all over the Roosters here tonight so far. Arsenal for life says, do you think the Panthers will beat the Tigers? Yes, I do. Also unlucky this morning, mate. And Munster, good pass there to Remus Smith. How did he hold on to that ball? Third tackle at 45. Desmond says, thanks, Helen. Munster. Oh, does he get away? Oh, he gets the offload away. Brilliant. Pappenhausen, he get the offload away as well. Josh King, can you get the offload away? He cannot. 4 tackle now for the Storm at the halfway point. This looks like it might be a super low-scoring game, this one at the moment. Ooh, that's forward. Well, touch has not called that one. That should have been called forward. A lot of missed calls in this game. 5th tackle here at the 42. Harry Grant to Jerome Hughes. Hughes up to the right. Good bomb. Is there a chase? The ball is just going to come down here for the Storm. They've let it go. Jerome Hughes, he's still running here. He's still running. Jerome Hughes! Super coach. Try time, Jerome Hughes. Roosters, are you asleep at the wheel? Roosters, are you asleep at the wheel, son? Jerome Hughes, try time. And it's 4-0 with a kick to come. I don't know what the Roosters are doing there. Jerome Hughes has put that ball up nicely. Not a single Roosters player goes for it at all. Will Warbrick knocks it back to Elias Katoa, and then Jerome Hughes, he just knows that he can outpace Nat Butcher, and he does. And we've seen the nice little budgie smugglers there. We've got Teddy Bunda, and we've got Jerome Hughes budgies. So 4-0 here to the Melbourne Storm. And considering how much the referee has favoured the Roosters so far, plus also the fact that the Roosters have had all the good ball, surprisingly, the Storm are up 4-0. Smart move from Katoa, Voltana says, absolutely. Jay says, whooshka. How'd he make it? Yeah, it was impressive that he made that, but I think he faked the pass. Nat Butcher wasn't pacey enough for him, and then he got to the try line. But it's more disappointing that not a single Rooster went up for this ball. Michael Jennings doesn't even know where the ball is. Michael Jennings was looking at Daniel Tupou, expecting the ball to go to Daniel Tupou. Michael Jennings, you need to do much better than that, dude. You're 35 years old. You should know to not just be expecting Daniel Tupou to go for that ball. He wasn't even looking where the ball was. Michael Jennings was looking directly at Tupou, and good kick there from Nick Meaney makes it 6-0. Good keep from Nick Meany makes that 6-0. ESSW try assist. Hey, mate, I'm taking the try for my super coach, man. I wish I had a VC'd him. I wish I had a VC'd him. Flores team looking good for New South Wales. Blake says, who do you trade in this week on Supercoach? Angus Crichton and Jimmy Joliffe. Yeah. Angus Crichton, Jimmy Joliffe. I'd had Hazelton. He made some money. He's not going to really make so much more money. Jimmy Joliffe, he'll make some money. And then I'll probably be set in the front row because I've got Adam or Blake already once I make this next trade. So I'll be set in the front row department. Obviously, I'll beat injuries. So Storm will get this ball inside their own in-goal, and it'll be Josh King who runs this ball out to the 10. Teddy should have never missed that. Agree. The whole 5 people in the crowd are going crazy. Going crazy, Mitchell. Rosa Thomas says, Tupou Sanchez, stand there, at least contest the ball. Jerome Hughes here, right-hand side. They're away here. Nick Meany at the 30, at the 40, at the 50. He's got the inside. Will Warbeck. That's knocked back there by the Roosters. And the Roosters will get that ball through Angus Crichton. And that is unlucky there for Storm. Very lucky for the Roosters that he kind of made it so obvious he was going to pass that ball that they just had that telegraph to knock it down. Second tackle here for the Roosters at the 40. Actually, I've got to go make sure I do that TVC Live prediction. I've got to say that, there we go, bang that. And now, folks, Jane should never be allowed back. Oh, well, we're not going to get into that. There we go. I'm going to make another prediction here. I'm going to make another prediction. In the next 10 minutes, we see another players' bunda. We see another players' bunda in the next... before half-time. Oh, now we're talking. Before half-time. Center players bunda before half-time. Post. Bang. Bang. Kickaxross says, please, I need full length for tonight's game. Yeah, it's right here, mate. Just watch the game behind me. So first tackle of the Storm at the 10. They go to Will Warbrick, who runs straight at Michael Jennings. Good tackle by Jennings there. Subs Jennings looking for his Walker. They 1 from 1 this week. What do you mean? And Nick Meany to the 30 on third tackle. Storm definitely are really starting to get this game in their hands at the moment. Munster, good pass out there too, Munster. And then they didn't really utilise the opportunity on that left-hand side to send the Storm, which they did have. Harry Grant, right-hand side, off to Loiero. I just don't rate Loiero, man. I don't think he does enough. I don't understand why they persist with it. I don't understand why. I'd personally probably put Sean Bloor there. And they kick it up, and Roosters will get tackled down about 25 metres out to Tedesco. Jay's just slapping them down. Second tackle of the Roosters at the 38. David says, how's me still in the team after last week? He did have an awful game last week, but they won, Daz. They did win. They did still win, and it's not like the Roosters have a Viliami kick out at their disposal. They've got Angus Crichton and Nat Butcher, who are great, but they're not Viliami kick out. Vonnie Hunt shows who scored. Jerome Hughes. Roosters now, right-hand side, Lindsay Collins, fourth tackle at the 42. Tedesco cuts it out to Connor Watson. Good numbers here. They got 3 on 2. They got 2 on 1. And Butcher taken down in a great tackle by Harry Grant. Fifth tackle now, 15 out. Some claim on 360 thought Loiero should play Origin. Loiero should play Origin. Who's that? And also, is he New South Wales? Knocked back there by the Roosters. I think this is a try for the Roosters. This may be a try. Michael Jennings has scored. Michael Jennings has just scored. That is so out of the blue. Both these tries so far have been so out of the blue here. This was awful. So Luke Keary puts that ball. It was a great set from the Roosters. And Tupou, I think it's Will Warbrick knocks it on there. And then Meany can't get it. I don't think Rory Hargraves touches it. I think this is a try for Michael Jennings. So just make sure Tupou doesn't touch it. I don't think so. Do they say that this stupid new rule of Tupou is like a distractor or some shit? Disruptor? Do they say that? I don't know how this disruptor shit really works because it's a really perspective-based rule, so I'm super confused about it. I think he's going up for the ball, but in the same sense, we've seen plenty of times where they've called a penalty. It's weird, so I'm pretty certain it'll be a try, but I don't know this disruptor rule, really. Old man scored, he has. Dasman says, well done, Jennings. Well done, and well done on the 300-game career. Exactly right. If a grandpa can score, anyone can score. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, there you go. The commentary's talking about too. Was Tupou genuine or not? And like, I think we all think he is, but you just don't know with this new stupid rule. Dylan Short says Billy Moore has him in his Queensland team. That's ridiculous. Nate Jace is so he has Trent Loiero in his Queensland team over Carrigan, does he? He has Trent Loiero in his Queensland team over Carrigan. That's insane. Channel 9 will love this one. Props a blank screen right now. Suoliti will make the kick. So it is 6-6 with 20 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Smack the like button right now. Just do it, son. Slap it down. Slap it down. Slap it down. Slap it down. Nate James Billy Moore has Billy Moore in the Queensland team. Billy Moore would have Billy Moore in the Queensland team. Probably trust Billy Moore's thought process on rugby league more than Alex McKinnon right now, however. Dasmate says, surely he's the oldest player in the league. 35? Maybe. 35 years old? It would be up there. I'm trying to figure out if anybody is like 36 or anything like that. Probably, though. Does anybody else know if there's an older player than Michael Jennings in the game right now? So the Roosters will get this ball and take him back to the 10. That's Rory Hargraves, and Welsh just gave him a good little speaking to. Wow, yeah, I saw that. Christian Welsh really got into him there. Volton says Nelson should be on soon. Yep. Shish says he had Carrigan at lock and Loiero on the bench. I just don't understand what that does. How does Loiero look to you as an impact player? What has Loiero done to make you think he's an impact player? Does anyone think that he's an impact player off the bench in Origin, let alone even remotely Origin? I don't even know if he should be playing for the Storm. James 36 in 2 days. DC is old as. I think DC is like 35 as well, isn't he? He's so old he can't even see his stats on Supercoach from when he did. Fair call. Papanausen gets his ball to the 25, but first tackle. Trent's not an impact player. Yeah, I don't even see Trent too much as... defensively, he does fine. That I don't really notice. But attacking-wise, I see nothing. Not long, Jay. I don't think it'll be long. And it'll be Remus Smith taking down at the 45, third tackle. So right inside of Christian Welsh. Christian Welsh, Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes to Elias Katoa. Gets the ball. That was awful from Katoa. And Daniel Tupou gets tripped up and falls down at 35. That is one of the worst passes that I've ever seen from Elias Katoa. He just threw that to Daniel Tupou. Jennings is still a pup, give him time. Mate, he's had a bit of time. He's had a little bit of time. Teddy Bunner twice tonight already. Yeah, a bit of Teddy Bunner twice. I've got to actually... Clay Roosters vs Storm has said something. I don't know what he said, though. Oh, Teddy Crack was out. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's right. So I've got to go and say yes to that special prediction. There's a noise there. Radley to Keary. Keary, left-hand side to Crichton. Crichton taking down 8 metres out of the line. Where is it? You see another Teddy Bunner before half time. We did. Bingo. Up it goes. It's going to be Storm ball, and they will get taken back inside the goal. They can't catch a ball to save their lives here, the Melbourne Storm. Ali Kaderi says, which team playing better? I don't know, 50-50, mate. There's no really better team right now. I'd say the momentum's with the Roosters, but it's not like there's been a better team so far. Seb Watson says, Warbrick's side of the defense is terrible. Correct. That's what we saw last week with Nick Maney and Warbrick. Their defense is just not up to scratch. And it goes 10. Knock on by the... That's a penalty, the Storm. Well, no, he's offside. It's offside, though. It's a penalty. Touched your player on the way through, he says. But you can't challenge it, so it's just going to be Storm ball at 10. Touched on the way through from the Storm. I don't know about that. Let's have a look. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a penalty. Ash Klein's been awful tonight, man. Ash Klein's been awful tonight. Yeah, just get rid, Jay. Safard says Thursday night games are always so strange. Yeah, we've had some good ones so far. We've had some good teams playing against each other that just don't work out to be a good game. They tend to be a weird one, as you've said. And it will be Nick Meaney taking down the 15. Dylan Stewart says, have the Bulls cut their logo due to the robot and crab thing? What are you talking about? So it's a penalty to the Melbourne Storm. Penalty to the Melbourne Storm right now. Oh, the robot and crab thing. I just recognised what you were saying. Oh, man. That was a funny thing. That was funny. No, so... Basically, the logo... You tell him, Dylan. You tell him in the chat. So, first tackle here for the Storm at the 40. Robot and crab thing. It was such a stupid thing. Left-hand side, Liero gives it off here to Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen off to Remus Smith, who's taking it out at the 45. The Chicago Robo Crabs. Rachel Stevens says he just keeps making worse and worse calls each game. At least he's not as bad as Casey Badger. Third tackle out at the 40. Worst referee of all time, Casey Badger. Nothing to do with her agenda. There are just as bad male referees, but she's awful. She laughed at me last week too. So right inside, Elias Katoa. Oh, jeez, he's been awful besides that one pass to Jerome Hughes. Another mistake here. Another mistake. Zero tackle here for the Roosters. Michael Jennings gets out at the 40. Elias Katoa, bro, do you know how to hold a ball? First tackle here. Like, what is this from Elias Katoa? What is that? Yeah, it was shoot, but couldn't help myself when I saw your cap cutting the logo off. Hold on, let me have a look. Oh, no, that'd just be because it's just how it was made. There's still plenty of other balls. I can't find my other hat. It's not here. But, no, they haven't changed it. Oh, there's another knock-on to this game. There's another knock-on to this game. Well, that 10-plus knock-ons in the game is definitely looking likely. Yeah. Yeah, Clay. I'm sure you... Clay, I don't know if you're watching right now, but yes, 7 errors already. So 15 minutes to go here the first half, and the Roosters make another knock-on. Rachel Stevens says, I totally agree she's the worst by far. Yes. Her, then Todd Smith. Maybe Ash Klein. Jay Hayes says, Dylan, which train were you smoke asking for a friend? There was a thing to do with it, though, with the crab logo thing. And it's a penalty here to the Storm. At the halfway point, penalty to the Storm. Safar says, I love women in the league, but a female ref just really struggles to keep up with all the tests. Well, no, we're not going to go down the sexism route. We're not going to go down the gender route. I will just say that Casey Badger, and really defining, it's nothing to do with the fact of her gender, because there are just as bad referees, but I do find that she is the worst. Also, can someone, if you guys are using TBC Live right now, can someone please tag Clay in the chat over there and let him know if he wants to conversate with me? It kind of has to be here. I can't look at the TBC Live chat. Just use the chat here, and then I can respond. So first tackle here for the Storm at the 30. They go left-hand side off to Jerome Hughes. Hughes off to Munster. Munster off to Pappenhausen. The Mullen and Puppy taking another 20. Good hit there. Real good hit. Blake Hartley says, unrelated, but I reckon if Terrell May waited 2 weeks before re-signing, he would have come to Penrith. I believe there's still a chance of him actually going to Penrith. And I'm very well aware of the contract. Right inside of Munster. Munster at the back here. Loiero, Josh King. Oh, it's gone backwards. It's Jerome Hughes with the ball. And I would argue it was touched by the Roosters, but it would be... it is touched by the Roosters. No, full tackle. No, I was right. So it's going to be fit... Oh, that's a high tackle. No, apparently not. 5 minutes out. Fit tackle. Harry Grant. Short ball. Eliezer Katoa. Jeez, I'm sorry. That was good defense. That was really, really sharp defense there by Nat Butcher and the Roosters. But I'm sorry. Eliezer Katoa, besides one pass tonight, has been pretty dreadful. Damn, Papa got to crunch. He did. I don't understand that wasn't a 6 again. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Is Todd Smith the ref with red hair? Yes, Rachel Stevens. So it'll be second tackle leave the Roosters 18 metres out. Suoli'i to the 25. Because I've not been smoking for a couple months, mate. That might be why you're going crazy. Why is Clay Thompson... Oh, God, I get what you mean now, Das. So fourth tackle here in the Roosters. Brandon Smith, good run here to the 45. Got away from a tackle. And Jerome Hughes, good post-contact metres there from Brandon Smith at the halfway point. Most of the humans I'm playing except Coach of Katoa. I don't. I do not. The players I have in today's game is Angus Crichton, Jerome Hughes. And I think that might be it. Where is the Bunda? We've seen 2 Bundas already, eh? We've seen Teddy Bunda a couple of times already, mate. Don't be so greedy, mate. We get the Bunda. Don't be greedy, mate. Sure. Second tackle, Nelson Asafa Solomona with his first run. Gets taken out at 35. That was a big old connection, that one. Left-hand side here. Good little run by... Is that Wisher? Who is that? No, Alec McDonald. Roosters need to get Manu somehow involved more. I haven't even noticed him at all. Oh, Papanhausen's away. Left-hand side. Harry Grant. Oh, gets... What the fuck? Is he insane? He had an... Why did he throw it past? He had an inside man, Harry Grant. The Roosters are still in this game on the back of the Storm just being clowns at the moment. What is happening? That was an easy try on the end. Anyway, so the Roosters have got the ball now, and it's Terrell May. Oh, no, sorry, Nafahu White. He's 33 metres out of the line. That pass, I don't have words. It was an easy try for the Storm men on the inside, and now Terrell May, he gets taken out at the 20. Fit tackle. The Roosters score here, wow. Brandon Smith. Left-hand side of Keary. Oh, Keary's been annihilated. Oh, my gosh. Keary's been... Papanhausen with the ball. This game is insane. Not for good reasons, but insane. There's some... So I think they're trying to say a late hit here on Keary. They'll check this. Keary. Nah, it's... I just don't understand how you can say this is a penalty, though. It's Allianz Stadium, but he's literally just let the ball go. He can't pull out of the tackle. Like, I'm sorry, this should not be a penalty. This should not be a penalty. Yeah, Allianz Stadium has done nothing wrong here at all. I agree with the commentary. This should not be. I don't believe it's late either. They haven't called a penalty, by the way. We're just kind of conversating about this. Because I think that Roosters fans want it, but I don't believe they deserve it. I think Klein's saying it's fine. It should be fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Safad. I agree. Yes, it's Storm Bull. No, good call. Klein, I will give him credit where credit's due. That's a good call. That is a good call. All right. Oh, I don't know what that whistle was. Any team to score 5 times, I'll put some on that. Nelson run 4 times in 10 minutes. I'll agree with that. It's a penalty to the Storm here. Penalty to Storm. Alright, best call of the night. Yeah, it's probably his only good call of the night so far. Rachel Simmons says there was no way to pull up that late. I agree, 100%. So 10 minutes to go here, the first half, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I have enjoyed the game. A lot of mistakes, but I have enjoyed the game still. Dylan Short says, Bunda strain for Puppy, much needed. Oh, jeez. All right. Bunda strain. Bunda strain for Puppy. That sounds like it hurts, Dylan. Dear me. Harry Grant. I don't want Puppy getting injured. Bit Bunda, though. But not straining it. First tackle in the Storm at the 45. And Harry Grant to Munster. Munster gives it off to... Sean Ballora annihilated the tackle by Joey Manu. Honestly, have not seen much of Joey Manu at all tonight, is what I was trying to say before. Didn't even... Like, my brain wasn't even comprehending it was playing. Blaze says, what's the whistle I've heard twice? That isn't the ref, am I? No, you're not on drugs, mate. It's coming from TBC Live. When you get, like, predictions right and stuff like that. Fourth tackle at the Storm at 25. Harry Grant, Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes gives that to back in Munster. Munster here to Sean Ballora. Sean Ballora gives it off here. Remy Smith. It's Xavier Coates. Xavier Coates taking down 15 metres out. Fit tackle. Fit tackle. They Remy Smith off to Munster. Munster kicks his ball across. And it will be... Fit tackle. He'll be held up. He scored! Wow, Allianz Stadium was going to score this try. This game's all over the shop, man. This game's all over the shop, man. I'm actually enjoying it. That's a try there for Allianz Stadium. How have the Roosters allowed this try? How have the Roosters allowed him to fall over the line here? How have the Roosters allowed him to score this? Sean Ballora was annihilating that tackle there from Joey Manu a little bit early on. But how have 3 players not held up Allianz Stadium here? Cameron Munster kicks this ball across. You've got Allianz Stadium onside. He gets through, gets up over Jennings. Jennings had an awful game. And Jennings, Terrell May, and Luke Keary have all allowed him to score. That is really, really poor there. That is really, really poor there from the Roosters. Look at this. There's no way anyone should be scoring there. There's no way anyone should be scoring there. Wow, Blake Oz, what's that? That's right. Oh, Dylan. I know, but I'm just... that's a bit weird, but... Okay. Okay, no, I know. Yeah, okay. So, wait, what's Nelson done here, the commentary said? I think this is a try, but the commentary's talking about something here. What are the commentary talking about here? I'm pretty certain it's a try. So let's have a look here. No, he's played his own man. He's played his own man. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the try. There's nothing wrong with the try. Try confirmed. Absolutely. Correct call. Correct call, Bunker. Keep them their dues, man. I'm going to say to everyone here, you are entitled to complain with the referees. You are allowed to criticise the referees, but when they make the right call, call it as you see it. Say that it's a try. Robbo can't believe it, but I'm sorry, you're wrong. That is a try. He's gone into the back of his own player there. Cattell Marsh says, what the hell was that song? What song? Vossi, settle down, bro. It's a try, Voss. Stop trying to get the audience to think, oh, now Roosters fans are going to think they're robbed. Shut up, Entry Voss. Now Roosters fans will complain they're robbed, even though it is a try. Shut up, man. Come on, man. We're going to get Roosters fans now complaining. Like, it's a try. Well, if you agree then, Voss, then stop talking about it, because you are encouraging Roosters fans to think that this is a no try. When it is a try, you are encouraging Roosters fans something that is just simply not the truth. He hasn't even gone into the back of the Roosters player. If anything, it's a slight touch of his elbow on the back of Jennings, and nothing comes from it. And you are currently encouraging Roosters fans to think they're getting robbed in this game, regardless if you say, oh, no, I agree. It doesn't matter. The common consensus fan will be like, nah, bullshit. Nah, Voss, listen to Voss. Listen to what he's saying. Move on. Move on, bruh. It's the first tackle of the Storm. That is a fair try for anyone wondering. It's a fair try. There's nothing wrong with it. Storm with the ball, hit the 15. Slow as Robbo's starting to cry already. As far as Havers Holbrook on the box, yeah, he's an assistant coach there at the Roosters. I'll always love Justin Holbrook. He was always very kind to me at the Titans. I loved a very respectful human being, Justin. We all loved him. Didn't get the results we wanted here, but we did love him as a bloke. But just, I don't know who's more of a Silk, Trent Robinson, Roosters fans, Guppo or Moses. There is a couple of the fan bases that are a lot worse than Roosters fans in regards to Silk, and I won't lie. Full tackle here at the 48. And Harry Grant had a run through for Alan McDonald, but he didn't get it away. Fit tackle here at the halfway point. Jerome Hughes into the corner. Let's see if a Rooster actually catches this one. And Tedesco does. It was concerning, but he got it. And Tedesco will be dragged down about the 20. Justin wasn't the issue. Justin was absolutely a part of the issue. Again, love Justin, but Justin was absolutely part of the issue. What you're about to do is you're about to tell me, as a penalty to the Roosters, what you're about to do is you're going to try and tell me that Holbrook with a 33% winning percentage as coach of the Titans, who gave up multiple blown leads that no other club has ever seen the amount of sizable blown leads that we've had. You're going to tell me that Justin Holbrook wasn't a part of the problem? You're crazy if you say that. You're crazy. And again, love Justin as a human. Can't wait to see him again. Great bloke, but I will criticise the fact that we had a 33% win record under him. And I don't care that you're about to talk about it 6 games into a season in regards to the Titans, because clubs are going to adjust. I do want to see more wins, but it's not this. Just relax. I'm sorry, but it was the right decision at the time. There was no debate about that. It's the players. You're stupid. Third tackle now, Luke Keary with the ball. Right-hand side to Connor Watson. Connor Watson now get taken down here at the 24. That'll be full tackle. Who signed the players? Sea-Dog? Who signed the players? Tell me who signed the players. Tell me who had an active role and signed the players. Luke Keary here. Out of the left-hand side. Tedesco. Tedesco! Still going here. Still going. Slammed in the tackle there by That's 6 again. That's 5th tackle, 6 again is stupid. Wowee. Wowee. That is ridiculous there. They've just done that. Good offload there from Terrell May. Connor Watson with the ball. Connor Watson taking down 8 metres out of the line. Great bloke, but too soft from the boys, is my opinion on him. Absolutely. Left-hand side, Kira Tedesco. And also, Justin would never have come out against the referees like Desi did this week, which was deserved. Second tackle of the Roosters, 10 metres out from the line. Michael Jennings will go right-hand side off to Docker Clay, off to Nafahu White. And Nafahu White will be 4 metres out. Good run. Good strong run here by Nafahu White. Still going. And we 2 metres out from the line. Third tackle. 4 minutes to go in the first half here. Docker Clay fakes it. Kiri off to Nat Butcher. Butcher will be 3 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. Hobart Des doesn't even have his own staff. He's starting to build him. Left-hand side, Kiri. Kiri off to Angus Crichton. Crichton. Oh, 3 metres out from the line again. 5th tackle here. They go short kick. That was stupid. And Nelson gets the ball at the 1. Docker Clay. Oh, he's going to be tackled back in goal there. So that ended up being good. But awful kick from Docker Clay, mate. Awful kick. Who did I tip this game? I tipped the Storm, Shady. 1-12. Dasman said it's strange that the blown lead stopped after he was sacked. Exactly right. You know, a lot of people think they know a lot about clubs, but they don't actually know what happens on the inside. And I can absolutely tell you that a coach is more important than a lot of people give credit for. But I can tell you right now that Des is adjusting past demons, is what I'll say. So that's going to be a knock on there from the Storm. Roosters with the ball. Suali'i at the 20. And he'll cut inside. It'll be 0 tackle, 15 metres out from the line. And Docker Clay, 0 tackle to Luke Keary. Nafahu White. I reckon the Roosters score here. On this set. First tackle, 10 metres out, 2.5 minutes to go the first half. Docker Clay off to Tedesco. Tedesco underneath now to Joe Manu. First time I've really seen him touch the ball. And he'll be 7 metres out from the line, second tackle. Des is loud and not afraid to give his opinion on problems. Oh, I can promise you that. Docker Clay! Oh, he'll be held up. Third tackle, back at the 10. Moses Sookin has still repeated centuries after, so Mitchell Moses loves a good old Sook. Him and Dylan Brown. Crichton, 5 metres out. Would love a Crichton try for Supercoach. Connor Watson at the back here to Victor Radley. Good tackle by Nelson or something for Solomona. Wowee. 5th tackle. Docker Clay off to Keary. Keary kicks it on through here. This is going to be a dropout, I would assume. No, it's going to be wow, well done. Good leave. And now the Storm are going to get an attack and set here. It's going to be 0 tackle at the 20. Xavier Coates touches it. Goes out to the right-hand side. They've actually got space here if they wanted it, but he didn't pass it. Kanamai sent me the live link to watch. That's apparently the Storm right there, mate. You can watch it right behind me. Jerome Hughes with the ball at 35. Slapper says get a job. Oh, man. Minute 35 to go here of the first half. Good dead ball deception by the Storm. Yeah, it was really nice. I agree. I thought they were going for it as well. A minute 20 to go here of the first half. The Storm will get the last opportunity here of the first half. I would assume they go for a field goal, to be fair. Well, they might, yeah, well, a field goal doesn't hurt them because a 0 tackle set doesn't matter in this situation. Harry Grant, not a great pass set to him. Jerome Hughes gives it across here to Munster. Munster here to Sean Bloor. Close to a 4 pass. Offload to Pappenhausen. This is all over the shot. Pappenhausen taken down at the halfway point. First tackle. Oh, Jay. That's what the music was about in regards to Jay. I didn't know he was sending a link to some random music. Second tackle. Yeah, Munster's not done anything tonight. Jerome Hughes cuts it across here to Remus Smith. And Smith will be third tackle at the 20. I wouldn't be surprised if Jerome Hughes goes for a field goal here. Wouldn't be surprised. Harry Grant off to Jerome Hughes. Underneath to Joe Chan. 4 tackle now. 18 metres out. Harry Grant gives it off to Munster. Munster short ball. That's a knock on. Knock on there from Alec McDonald. That's dumb, bro. That's dumb, man. Really just silly. The Roosters don't bother packing the scrum. 15 seconds to go. And this is just ridiculous. I tell you what, Munster's been really poor in this game, though. I haven't seen Munster doing anything, and that's absolutely on Alec McDonald, though. That's not on Munster. That's on McDonald. He shouldn't be dropping that ball. That song was so inspiring. Jason, inspiring man. Hey, Joe Chan's on. Give me my money I've been waiting for. Yeah, you'll get some money from it. Tedesco here. 2 seconds left. That should be the end of the half here. Yep, there we go. So we'll be half time here, and the score will be 12-6 to the Storm. Both these teams have been really, really dumbfounding in a lot of areas. It's been an enjoyable game for the most part. There has been a lot of knock-ons and a lot of stupid mistakes. The Storm actually should be up 18-6. Popping out and knew how to pass on the inside rather than a cutout pass all the way across, which was just ridiculous. Storm probably deserve to be leading, but they also don't deserve to be leading. And the Roosters, I don't think, deserve to be winning, and probably deserve to be where they are, if not tied. It's just a little bit all over the shop here, this game. But it has been fun, like I've said. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And obviously, don't forget to go check out TBC Live in the pinned comment for your so you can play along with us during the game. Seb Watson says, plenty of penalties for throwing your arms in the air. There has been... Oh, Mitchell Moses. Yeah, Mitchell Moses loves a good arm hair? Loves a good throw arms in the air situation. He loves that. I don't even know why they're, even talking about the fact that maybe that Kiri, the tackle from... I can't remember, but maybe it should have been a penalty or a sin bin. It's just ridiculous. It was a fine tackle. Shay says, Nico, good captain this round. Who are the Sharkies playing again? Cowboys? Yeah, I don't mind it. I've got VC on turbo. I'm actually even thinking of Captain Mulatalo. I'm actually thinking of potentially Captain Mulatalo. But they're the games right after each other, so it's a bit frustrating one there. You have to be pretty quick to switch your captaincy over. Because obviously Manly play the Titans, and then the Sharks play the Cowboys in the next game. So... yes, that'll be interesting if you can do it. Actually, no, sorry. Sharks play the Cowboys on Sunday. Titans play Manly on Saturday. It just comes down if you want to cut a pants player. But I wouldn't be so confident in pants players right now. But I will say to you, even though the Titans have a really good record against Manly, even in games that the Titans beat Manly, Tom Trbojevic usually has a pretty good game. We'll talk about it on the podcast today. On the Gold Coast Titans front of the podcast, myself and Kalaki's Rugby League column, we were talking about it. And Tom Trbojevic always loves getting some good old tries against the Titans, win or lose. And they've lost quite a few games in recent years to us, and Tom Trbojevic has still scored quite a few tries. No, Chase, the Storm staying out of the field. They don't want to see... Storm staying out on the field. They don't want to go see Bellyache. Oh, fair enough, really. Fair enough. Mitch says, give me the bloke that knows how to tackle. Ellis. Oh, Ellis Williams says, who would you have off the bench in your Queensland squad? Hopgood or Jaden Sewer? I wouldn't even think about Jaden Sewer. Hopgood easily. Hopgood by far, bro. By far. What was my Supercoach score last week? I finally got a decent score of 1291. Been a rough start for me. Same here, bro. I think I got 1,208. I haven't been as... I think I'm ranked like 24,000 or something like that, bro. So not that great, but I had a good week last week, yeah. And that was with a captain of Drinkwater who only got like 65 or something like that. But, which was quite lucky. It's called that try late as well. But I did captain Hopgood, which wasn't great. Crippy says, who's been playing better? I'd honestly say neither of these teams. Both these teams have been shit house. But I'm okay with whoever was leading. And I'm okay with the Storm leading. And I did tip the Storm here, 1-12. Olivia says, he's either Haas be back next week. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see him get straight back into it. Obviously, he's coming off a knee surgery. So, I don't know if he'll be at full pace, full go next week. And who do the Bronx play next week is the question. Round 8, the Broncos will play the Tigers. Oh, that is a good shout for him. It's a good game for him to come back in, even though the Tigers have been playing better. But yeah, it's like you're obviously going to worry about him in regards to his full contact immediately after a knee surgery, just like Phil Sammy coming back off his injury. He's getting a full go at the fullback this week. Good to see BHU back. BHU. Oh, Braden Hamlin-Ueli. Yeah, he's a fine player. He's nothing spectacular, but he's a fine player. Thoughts on Dragons vs. Wires? I will be streaming that tomorrow, bro, so I'll talk about that one tomorrow. I'll be jumping on live at 5:30 PM Queensland time, and I'll talk about Dragons vs. Wires, but I'm pretty certain we all know who I'm going to tip. Wires 12 minus. You reckon the Wires will only win by less than 12 points? I don't know. To be fair, it is a Dragons home game. It is the Dragons' home game. Sorry, just sometimes I get some really stupid Instagram messages. Sometimes I really do get some dumb Instagram messages, man. Oh man, but it is half time here. Let's go have a look at some of these TBC Live predictions. Predictions, claim all. And also claim the halftime bonus on TBC Live. If you haven't remembered, go claim TBC Live halftime bonus. Okay, at least 2 ads in the next 10 minutes. Well, obviously, bro. Obviously. EA says pizza tonight. I hope Slapper's left the stream for a little bit. I hope Slapper's currently off getting a beer and he hasn't heard that. Jamie X's Titans 13 plus Saturday. Mate, I just want to see the same grit and same passion and same effort that we saw on Sunday against the Raiders, man. It's been a long and tough season. Been very mentally resilient year. I won't lie to you. That's with the players, with myself and Clarkey, the fans in general. Everyone has had to really put in a shift this year to get through so far. But honestly, mate, I just want to see us win. I just don't care about 13 plus, man. I just want to see us win, and I believe we'll go on a bit of a roll. I was speaking about this with Foz today. After training, we were talking, and I was just saying, man, like, we get a win and we'll go on a roll, and he's agreeing. Like, this is, and there we go. Slapper with the $50 donation. Appreciate you, Slapper. Says, get one. I was expecting him to have gone and gotten a beer or a drink or something like that. But he is here, and now he's bought me a pizza for the night. He's bought me a pizza. So I appreciate you, Slapper. You know I do. But yeah, Jamie, it's going to be a good one, mate. I just want to see us win. Me and the girlfriend will be in the front line cheering them on. Good stuff, Jamie. I'll see you there, mate. I'll be on the drums, getting passionate as ever. But no, I believe we win. If you listen to the podcast, I believe we win. We've got a bogey. We are the bogey team for Manly. And the last time we played them, we beat them down there at Brookvale. I think we beat them the last 2 games in a row, actually. Manly Seagulls. We beat them 2 games in a row. One at Seabus, which broke a streak. That was the streak breaker of 2022. And then last year, after the Dolphins game, yeah. Last 2 games, it's been 13 plus, has it not? Yeah, it would be. We scored 44 points against them in 2022, I believe. And like I said, it broke a streak. It's broke our losing streak. Where is it? No, that's last year, is it? That's 2023. Yeah, 2022. It was 44-24, yeah. So 44-24. I know last year was 16 points because that was the week after the Dolphins game. We needed that one badly, and we got it, which was really thankful. really, really grateful for that one. We won 26-10. But we look, based off that record, we are their bogey team as well. So I'm looking forward to it. They're our 3rd best winning percentage. Our first is Tigers. Our second, I believe, is the Knights, and then the third is Manly. Because we spoke about this in the podcast. Someone says, I'm still waiting for an answer to what Jay said. What was Slapper's voice comment he left in the potty? Hey, listen, we had it on there. If you go and listen to the podcast, you can't hear what he said. It wasn't him, by the way. It was a recording of some American dude, is what I would say. If that's actually your voice, Slapper, then you sound American. But I'm very highly doubtful that was Slapper. But yeah, you can see Clarkey's reaction to that and mine, which was quite funny. Jamie says, surely the young kid, Kinney, however he pronounces the fullback of Asami. Kinney's got a lot of work to do. Keanu has a lot of work to do. He's still young. He's still got a lot of time. He's 19 years old, mate. He's got plenty of time to really prosper into what he's going to do. And he's patient, mate. He's patient. He's got a good head on his shoulders. And I know Keanu well. Super close with Keanu. And I know he's ready to wait until... he's ready to wait until his opportunity comes back. Because he just isn't ready yet. And that's what Desi's obviously decided. Yeah. Daniel Bates this morning, has the game been? I only just got on here. Again, it's been good. I've enjoyed it. There are a lot of mistakes, a lot of errors, a lot of knock-ons and whatnot, but yeah. Yeah. Will Shaw says, strange, but Titans have a great record at Brookie, but Manly have the better record up there. Well, the last time we played you there, we won 44-22, so Will Shaw, don't you start saying. You get cheeky here, Mr. Manly fan. We know, we might love you here, Will Shaw. You might be a Manly fan. But no, gee, Mr. 44-22. Just go ask Josh Schuster what his thoughts were of me on that game. Oh, big Joshy Schuster. Big Joshy. Francois on the Fahu says, happy third losing streak, Sombrero. The old Sombreros, the latte zippers, not looking too great right now. Not looking too fantastic mundos right now, but it is only 12-6. Slapper owns a voice changer. No, I think he's recorded I think he's recorded something off Pornhub, is what I would suggest there, Jay. I think Slapper has recorded something off Pornhub. That's what I'll throw out there. And 57 burner phones. That is also probably the case. That is also probably the case. Fancy Football Guy says, Kenny wasn't terrible in his couple of starts and in pre-season, to be fair. He's still too fresh, mate, is what I'd say. He's still too young. 19 years old. He's got the world on his shoulders, man. He's a good bloke. A lot of aspirations. And he's willing to put the effort in, man. So, Keanu will come in at the right time. Daniel Bates says, did you see us crush Arsenal the other day, Blaze? And you're welcome. Yeah, that was nice. We definitely appreciate that. A little bit of positivity considering this morning. But yeah, no, that was really, really good because I went to sleep when I watched the Palace and Liverpool game while I was in Canberra. I think that was the same day as the Titans. I think it was the same day as Titans Canberra, that Sunday night. And I watched Liverpool Crystal Palace and Palace won 1-0. And I was like, I'm going to go to bed because there's no way. Surely Arsenal capitalise on this. And then Arsenal losing 2-0 was just brilliant. So to be fair, it was from YouTube. I know. I know. Tagon Dos Santos says, who you got winning? I think the Storm win this game. I tipped them before the game and I'll tip them now. Taylor says, sorry, I forgot about the result last night. My bad. Yeah, it was this morning for us. But, yeah, frustrating. But it is what it is, man. Can't win them all. Can't win them all, man. But we'll win next year. And we've still got the Premier League to win and the FA Cup. But I just don't see City losing from here. With the rest of the season, we all know that City just don't choke at the back end of the year in regards to the Premier League, and Arsenal are known for it, and Liverpool are also known for always losing by 1 or 2 points to us. So I said a couple of months ago and a month ago that to Hainsey, who's a Liverpool fan, I said I don't see City winning from here, man. With Jurgen Klopp leaving, I think it's going to be too much to play for. And then they find a way to lose that, and I'm just like, okay, this is the same old Liverpool, and I've got City to win the Premier League. So France is about to get a small storm on the Gold Coast. Are we really? That's right. It's meant to be pretty shit weather this week, isn't it? Gold Coast weather. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is meant to be raining. Tomorrow and today is fine. So it's actually meant to be raining pretty heavy when the game's on. Love that. Love that. Jeez. Does my GoPro work? Does my GoPro work? Because it's about to rain this weekend. Best Sport Triple says, you know there's a storm coming, weather boy. Have you been watching this whole time, Best Sport? Have you been enjoying me critiquing your Sydney Roosters, you latte sipper? You little latte sipper, you Best Sport? Fancy Football Guys says Arsenal were way too inexperienced in the Champions League. Yeah, but that's every year. Dan Bates has been an unreal season for us. I just wish I could have got to some more games other than the first game of the season, 4-0 versus Everton. Yeah, that's been good. Let's see you keep it into that top 4 and just keep United out. Be beautiful. Best Sports is always here. Last is on Sunday, bro. So you coming to the game on Saturday? You want to come to the game? I'll get you a ticket. I can hook you up with a ticket if you want. Jay says, I'm no weatherman, but you can expect a few inches tonight. Well, we've seen some Teddy Bunda a couple of times. We've seen some Jerome Hughes budgies. And now we've got Jay Hayes, not Jay Hughes, Jay Hayes, expecting a few inches. Now we go. There we go. Slapper says, seeing you on the TV doing your thing last week, how good. Apparently, there was a moment, so we were on the game quite a few times, but apparently there was a moment in the first 10 to 15 minutes where I was having a crack, or I was swearing at something. I haven't gone back and watched it, but a lot of people have said that there was a moment of me swearing on the camera, which is quite funny. But the Storm are coming out here for the second half, guys. The Storm coming out for the second half. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Hit the old subscribe button. Something's here I've seen it. Was it like an angry swear, or was it like a fire the F up swear? Because I have been this year, I think because I'm so desperate for a win, right? I don't usually swear, but I have been noticing that every game I've been saying fire the F up, like when there's a big moment and whatnot. So I feel like that could have been what I said. Heard you all over the clap. Oh, Jay, we clapped them clappers real clappy. We clapped them so clappy hard that we clapped all over them, son. Raiders fans were quiet as. Pathetic. Best sports hypnosis, do Roosters look better with Manu or Teddy at fullback? You know the answer to that, best sport. I don't even know why you've asked that question. Because you're asking that question on a 12-6 to the Melbourne Storm half time. So I know what answer you want. Which is a weird answer to want considering he's off to Super Rugby. Or Rugby Union. Oh, Jill, you've made an error. You've made a real big error. There is only one S in Storm. And that's right at the beginning. Yeah, the Mighty Storm. Mighty Storm, Jill. Not the Storms. No S at the end of it. Second half starting here, guys. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Let's go make a quick little prediction on TBC Live. Both teams to complete 2 sets. Yeah, I like that, Parrot Premiers. Uncle Cobb says Melbourne first try scorer for half 2. Yeah, I like it. There we go. So the Storm now get this ball to the 10 metres. Why is the game being played in a library? EA, you should have been in Canberra last week. First tackle here. It wasn't a library in the Gold Coast section, but it was a library everywhere else. And yet people try to tell me we have no fans. Well, we outsung the Canberra Raiders in their own GIO stadium. So Allianz Stadium, third tackle into the 30 metres. Fancy Football Guy says, I'm pretty sure it was a pumped up F-bomb. I was a pumped up one? Yeah, it would have been a fire the F up. I've been saying that a bit lately. Fourth tackle here at the 35. Harry Grant gives it off here to Munster. Munster here to Sean Ballore. And Ballore to the 45 with fit tackle. Hensy Pensy's up the wires. I'll be seeing you next week, Hensy Pensy. I'll be in the good old Auckland for the first time in my life. I'll be in New Zealand. Really looking forward to it. For Anzac Day, but Joseph Suali'i. But we will be streaming your game tomorrow. Dragons versus the Warriors early on. We'll be streaming that game. First tackle here for the Roosters at the 20. Penalty to the Roosters. Dumb from the Storm. Very, very dumb. Very, very dumb. Looked like you were having a go at some Raiders bloke. Oh, was I? I don't know. Oh, maybe it could have been the guy that we took over the sideline. I don't know. But I'm pretty certain it would have been a fired up one. If it was the early 10-15 minutes, the Raiders hadn't scored yet. So, and the Raiders tries, it was so good that the Loffy tries, the 2 Loffy tries in the last 5 minutes were right in our corner, man. So, that was pretty cool. First tackle here, Nafahu White. He'll be taken down here at the halfway point. Second tackle. 38 minutes to go here. Docker Clay playing a lot of hooker work here tonight. Angus Crichton. Supercoach users. Blake Carla. What's Angus Crichton on Supercoach wise right now? Maybe like a 38 or so, I'd say. Is what I would go and suggest. Out to Connor Watson. Connor Watson out the back to Tedesco. Tedesco to Joe Manu. And he'll be taken down at 25. Manu, 32. I was close enough. He's still going to go up some good bank regardless. If he can get a 60-plus score, I'd love that. Titans beat the Wires on a ton of field goal last time we were at Mount Smart. Fancy Football Guy, would you like me to also say about the last time we played Anzac Day in Auckland? So, fit tackle, Manu! Oh, good take by Xavier Coates. Well done. That's a penalty. Should have been a penalty to the Storm there. The last time we played the Warriors on Anzac Day was in 2017 in New Zealand, and we beat them. I think it was 2017. But it was in Auckland, and we did beat them on Anzac Day. That was before the Storm versus the Warriors Anzac Day clashes happened. All right, Xavier Coates, 4th tackle now to the 30. It'll be Harry Grant. Nice little dink up the middle. Oh, he tried to roll through there. Good defense from Zach Docker Clay to not allow him just to roll straight up the guts. So Jerome Hughes here, it's not a 40-20 attempt. He's going to whack that one down for distance. And Tedesco grabs it at 15. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what Crichton can do against a lot of these smaller teams. I knew that he wasn't going to get a massive score here against the Melbourne Storm. But I do expect him in other games to really pick it up and get some good points. Because I think Crichton has really returned to a lot of the form that we've seen from him in the past. Interesting that poll, through about 600 votes, I think it is, or about 700 votes now. Interesting, it's 51% to 49%. Really, really close in the poll. So keep voting the poll, guys. 3rd tackle here for the Roosters at the 45 on their own side of the field. Latrell Mitchell says, why do the refs hate the Roosters so much? 1, you shouldn't be supporting the Roosters because you're Latrell Mitchell. But also 2, the Storm were the ones who were actually getting hard done by in the first half for a lot of it. Terrell May taken down. Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, that's going to be 6 again. Oh, they're going to say knock on for the Roosters. I think Ash Klein in general tonight, Terrell Mitchell account, I think Ash Klein in general has not been good. In general. But Terrell May knock on. Oh, they're going to challenge us here, the Roosters. Okay. Blake Hunter says Gus should always score at least 50 with how good his work rate is. Hopefully he can be a keeper this year. I agree. So the challenge is here, the Roosters. 4 minutes into the second half. Slapper says, you're doing just Supercoach this year or Fancy 2? Just Supercoach, man. Oh, yeah, that'll be a knock-on. Sean Blaw's hand touches that. That'll be a knock-on from Terrell May. No, I don't really... Yeah, there's just too much going on to have 2 different Supercoach and Fancy and whatnot. Sean Blaw definitely touches the ball. There's definitely a touch there. Sean Blaw clearly hits that ball back. Very clearly. What are your thoughts on James Fisher-Harris the Wires? You should be following me on TikTok or Instagram, and then you'd know. I will say, it's a knock-on there from the Roosters, so Storm ball at 40. I will say, however, that there's a little bit crazy hype at the moment. Fisher-Harris's best years, I don't think, will be done at the Warriors compared to the Panthers, but it's a great replacement for Adam Fanua-Blake. I think people are misunderstanding it as if, like, oh, the Warriors are now premiership favourites because they're signing. No, they're not getting Adam Fanua-Blake and Fisher-Harris together. They're losing Fanua-Blake, which people have forgotten about, and they're getting Fisher-Harris. Right, so it's a direct replacement, and I do still think it's a downgrade from Fanua-Blake. With that being said, it's a great replacement when we didn't think they would get that replacement. But it's not like they're now premiership favourites because of it, because they are still technically regressing in that position. But he's a very, very good player, and it's going to really help out the Warriors, but he's not better than Adam Fanua-Blake. Left-hand side, and Storm here at the 40. Rachel Stevens says, I think I was at the Titans vs Warriors at Seaway Super Stadium. Last year, that was basically Mount Smart last year. 4 tackle here at the 25. Either way, I've lost Supercoach points with this call. Yep, fair enough. Storm here, 15 metres out. Oh, a knock on from the Storm. He gave himself up there, Joe Chan. He gave himself up. If he had not have tried to claim that, it would not have been claimed as anything. Adam Smart says, has Des come back to the Earth yet, or is he still off the planet? Still off the planet, mate? Nah, still off the planet. Saw Desi today. Desi's still off the planet, mate. He's off the planet with a nice little win against Manly this week. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. TJ Towers has finished work and it's good to be back on of Blazers Live. Appreciate you, TJ. So Roosters now will get taken down here at 22. Blake Hunter says, Chan, you're going to make me 10k instead of 12 now. Ooh. I've got him on my team. I just don't have him in my starters, obviously. Second tackle here. They go right inside. Duck with Clay. Well, Joe Chan's on like a minus something, isn't he? What's his break even? David says he went to the Gold Coast Cheaters training session today. How much cheating was trained? Oh, we cheated. Oh, that's for sure. Oh, we cheated. Oh, Radley slammed the halfway point. Yeah, we cheated, mate. Oh, yeah. Off the planet. Our cheating was off the planet, mate. Fit tackle here at the 45. Finally, we saw a Des Hasler vs Ricky Short boxing match. Ricky Short's a cat. Up it goes there, and he puts it into the corner. Storm will grab this ball here at the 10, and it'll be taken down by Daniel Tupou. It's minus 10 to happy days. And what's Joe Chan on? Like 8? Is he on like 8 points? Xavier Coates, third tackle. No, sorry, that's 3. Yeah, no, Xavier Coates to 25. I wonder how much that cost Sticky. It wouldn't have cost him, even though it really should have. As we spoke about in the podcast, it really should have, because he called the club's integrity into question, which I thought was dog shit. Good pass there. Alec McDonald, the 45. Alec McDonald's such a weird player, bro. 11, mate. He is off this planet. He's off the planet. With that score, Tesco grabs it and slammed by Elias Katoa at the 20. Mary Mataga, week got a dog. Yep. Yeah, the old week got a dog of Jamin Salmon a couple of years ago. Shay says, I'm buying tickets to a game for the first time. It's row 5 close to the field. Well, it's 5 rows back from the field, bro. Like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say there, man? Docker Clay will get taken down here at the halfway point for tackle. What did you think my answer was going to be? Like, Joey Manu at the 45. Joey Manu's been locked down very nicely today. Fit tackle, Luke Keary. It also depends on what stadium you're at. If you're buying a ticket at the SCG, row 5 is basically like row 30 at Suncorp, comparatively. First tackle, Munster. Good little run here. Tedesco will be offside. And he's still going here. Second tackle now. Boxing goes by like AAA and stuff, doesn't it? I don't think it goes by numbers, does it? Harry Grant, great little run there. That should be 6 again. 4 tackle now at the 45. Out to the left. A good strong running here. That's a real good strong running by it's Trent Loiero at the 45. Harry Grant to Jerome Hughes, and he'll whack this ball up. Voss is loving to keep the boot into the Storm tonight, not getting into the attack in 20. It's like they're up 12-6, mate. I haven't complained this much about Voss before, but like I don't understand what he's on tonight. Yeah, why do you buy nosebleed seats or shady in row 5? No, it's 5 rows back from the front. So that's going to be a penalty here to the Roosters. Trent Loiero gives it away. Penalty to the Roosters. 30 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Hit the big old subscribe button. On our way to... Gee whiz, what, 27k now? 26k? Are we on our way? 27k, 26k? I don't really look at the numbers. But we're on our way. Be pretty cool to hit 30. I'd love to get... We'll get 30 by the end of the year. So the Roosters here at the 45. Here come the Chooksters. Can they score and bring it back? It's been a little bit of a tense first 10 minutes here. No one's really taken shape too much. Second tackle at the 40. 30 to go. That should be 6 again. So Victor Radley off to Nafahu White. That was a really poor run and offloads it pathetically. But it ends up going out right-hand side, which is nice. Off to Joe Manu. Off to Joe Manu. Cuts back to the left and does nothing with it. Manu's not had a good game. Third tackle. Storm have locked him up really, really nicely. Docker Clay, Terrell May, Luke Keary, under back to Crichton. Jeez, they just look like there's an obstruction every 2 seconds to the Roosters. They're just like running in front of each other. Victor Radley. Radley to Connor Watson. Connor Watson offloads it. That's going to be Storm ball. No, it's going to be knock on Storm. It's going to be Roosters 6 again here, 25 minutes out. Subbers Manu as a fullback. I think that's why he's leaving, man. I think that's why he's leaving. I think that's why he's leaving. Yeah, there's definitely a knock on there from Remus Smith. It's good they've seen that, because if they didn't see that, the Roosters have no challenge, and that was an obvious one. Hansy Pansy says hit that like button. Absolutely. Smack it. Smack the like button. So scrum feed to the Chooksters. They're taking a lot of time to pack this scrum. Well, this is like 6 seconds after the clock should have gone off. Anyway, Docker Clay gives it off to Joe Manu. Luke Keary, short ball Crichton. And Crichton will get this ball here to the 25. Didn't Suoliti want to be fullback too? Yeah, but he's also gone to the Tars, the Waratahs. So, Keary, Tedesco. They're all in the way of each other, man. Oh, Tedesco lost the ball. Tedesco lost the ball. So the about to be Storm ball. A lot of mistakes, a lot of knock-ons, man. Crony Simon says tough game. Yeah, tough game, man, but a lot of mistakes in both teams. Like, that is such an awful knock-on there from Tedesco on, like, first or second tackle. Teddy making blokes change code. Like, there's a chance that they come back once they realise they're probably not going to crack it in rugby. Not all players transition nicely. Joe Manu probably will, though. I don't know if Suoliti will be as good in rugby as maybe the rugby union thinks. But I do think that Joe Manu will do really well in Japanese rugby. Still don't know if he could crack the All Blacks team, though. I don't know. For his Teddy auditioning for Origin, it's going to be really interesting to see those Origin team list names, man. So third tackle here at the halfway point. what some of our biggest streams every single year is doing the or 1 second here, right hand side, somewhere away. Good run by me to the 34 tackle on the Roosters side of the field. Our biggest streams are always, you know, those post the round where they name the team list, and we sit there and wait for the list to get dropped, and then we obviously read through them. So they're 20 metres out. So they're going to go right inside Jerome Hughes. Hughes kicks that ball up. Decent chase. Good take by Tupou, though. And Tupou gets up and takes it down to the 10. Good take. Adam Masters, your new WWE champions, the Gold Coast Titans. I don't think I've seen a presser with Ricky without him blaming someone else. Normally the refs cop a lot of his shit. Yeah, he's just a wanker, bro, and I'll say that straight up. Ricky Stewart's a wanker. You know, sick of his shit, really. Like, honestly, man, I don't appreciate our club being called cheaters. I know our boys. I know the integrity of our boys, and I think that he's a dog shit human being for calling out. He's a weak-guarded dog for calling out our club, so there's no way he could take offense to that because he's called somebody else that before. So, no, I'll say that Ricky Stewart is a weak-guarded dog. So, fit tackle here for the Roosters at the 42. Ava Fatupu says, hello, Bunnies fans. I'm not a Bunny fan, but okay. So it's going to be Storm now, who grab this ball at the 5. Ryan Pappenhausen. And gives it underneath to Xavier Coates. I don't have any problem with the Raiders in general. I just have a problem with Ricky Stewart. He's a flog. Andrew Backer says, here at the game, very quiet and messy. Roosters aren't playing the best. Neither team's playing the best, to be honest with you, mate. Neither team. Dylan Schultz is an RTS in Japanese rugby, though. He didn't ever go there, did he? He saved the Blues, didn't he? He only saved the Blues. Left-hand side here for the Storm. Munster tried the offload, couldn't get it. 4 tackle, Pappenhausen. They're making some good meters here. They got numbers here. Xavier Coates at the 30, at the 20, at the 10. Storm here, fit tackle, 10 meters out of the line. So right-hand side of Munster. 15 out. Jerome Hughes kicks it back on the inside for himself. It's a good kick. It's going to be a dropout. Oh, I think. Yeah, it's a dropout. Yeah. It's a dropout for the Roosters. I was going to say, good call there from Klein. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? How is that not a... What? So there's a bin here for the Storm. To Munster, hello? So Munster's going to go to the bin here, but hold on a second. How has this just happened? So the ball's kicked through here. But did that not touch the Roosters as it's going? Yeah, we're just going to... Yeah, time... Jay, just time I go. You know who I'm talking about. Jay, you've done that before. I even said to do it, to be fair. But I don't understand how that wasn't a dropout. I just don't understand how this isn't a dropout here. I don't understand how this is... That it was a 7 tackle set from the 20. They haven't actually showed it enough there. I thought the ball got hit back in... Heard us say they knocked back into him or some shit. But he's shadowing the ball. So if he's shadowing the ball, then that should be Storm ball. This shouldn't be Roosters ball. If someone can tell me that I'm wrong here, please do. But if Keary has touched that, which he has, he's shadowing the ball. It's been knocked back into him. That's then a dropout because he's shadowing the ball, that's a 4 pass. I'm telling you that Klein's on the Roosters tonight. I've been saying it all game. Klein's on the Roosters tonight. Joey Manu here. He gives that ball offload and Radley scores. 4 pass. Okay, well, at least Klein's got that one right. It's a forward pass there from Klein. Will Shaw says Keary never touched it. But the referee said that he did touch it. Famous says the guy has Mitchell on his profile page. What is he talking about? Jasper says, because don't you have to play in New Zealand to play for the All Blacks? No, that's the Australian Giddo law, isn't it? I don't think that the All Blacks have that. Do they? It's not sure it's a Simbig equals penalty. I don't know what you're talking about. Of course I know that, but what's the relevance? No, I know the rules. It's not what we're questioning here. Blake Hart says, as a non-Manu owner, I was going to thank you for catching that one, ref. yeah, fair. All right, so Storm now with the ball. Harry Grant. And there's 16 and a half minutes to go here. It'll be second tackle. Great run by Will Warbrick. Yeah, All Black. Oh, they do Adam Smile. There you go. He must be playing in New Zealand as well. Fair enough. Didn't know that. Penalty of Storm. This year, we've been seeing a lot of teams that actually go down a man actually end up scoring, FYI. That's actually interesting. I didn't know that. I knew we had the Giddo Law and the Wallabies, but I didn't know we had that for All Blacks as well. At the play down under, mate, the All Blacks, I reckon. Does that include Super Rugby, or as in like Australia / Fiji and Drua / Moana Pacifica? Because Moana Pacifica is actually based out of New Zealand, but they're not a New Zealand team. They're meant to represent Samoa, Tonga, Fiji. And then Fiji and Drua obviously play based out of Nandi, Suva, Lautoka and stuff like that. So Fiji. You got the Australian teams. Is that Super Rugby teams, or is that just in New Zealand at Highlanders, Hurricanes, Crusaders, Chiefs and Blues? So the Storm now, Harry Grant gives up to Loiero here. Watch the Storm score here. Second tackle. Oh, they're going to score right now. Oh, 4 metres out. Second tackle. Great run by Joe Chan. Harry Grant, he'll get out to Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes steps. Jerome Hughes goes again. He's still going here, Jerome Hughes. Gets away from another tackle. Then we take him down to the 10. Third tackle. Arguably should be 6 again. Left hand side of Papenhausen. Papenhausen at the 5. Oh, that's close. 4 metres out. Harry Grant. He gets out the back. Short ball, Katoa! 1 metre short from the line. Fit tackle. Fit tackle here. Harry Grant kicks it across. That's just a stupid kick there. And it's going to be Roosters who grab this ball at 3. Grabs his ball at 3. Well, no score so far here in the second half. And James Tedesco taken down to the 10. At least we've got a close game here. Not many points. We've got a close game. 6 minutes 50 left here of the sin bin for Munster. But they are soaking up some good time here and some real good position for the Storm whilst Munster's off. Blake Harris's Grant's been so average this year. Yeah, I haven't really been a fan of Harry Grant this year. I'm glad I didn't go with him on Supercoach early doors. Brandon Smith will kick from the 30-metre line on 4th tackle. Like, they're down a man, the Storm. Why? Why? Fair enough. Fair enough to the person who said that. Hey, we got some Papenhausen budgies. Puppy budgies there. Second tackle for the Storm. And they're at the 25 on their own side of the field. Still down a man. Xavier Coates, that you can see that the Storm have turned it up a notch. Hey, Xavier Coates budgies. Everyone's pants are coming off here today. All the boys' pants are coming off here today. So third tackle now. And Allianz Stadium gets it off here and they're away. It's Joe Chan. Oh, Chan taking it at the halfway point. He's still going here. Taking down to the 42. Joe Chan's actually having a ripper second half here. Supercoach. Oh, Harry Grant. Good run at the middle, but then it gets slammed at the 30. 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. 20 minutes to go. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Papenhausen to Jerome Hughes. He'll put that ball up in the air to the left-hand side. Coates grabs it. I don't know what Coates was doing there. He just grabbed it and went over the sideline. Actually, not a bad idea because it will soak up some time here. Soak up some time with the man in the bin. Budgie and Bunda game. Budgie and Bunda game, Sash. That's what we'd like to see. Oh, good hit by Joe Manu. Don't forget to go and check out TPC Live, the free app in the pinned comment, guys. Oh, Joe Manu's got his actual hand around his neck as well after that. Summers his dead kick. Yeah, it wasn't a great kick there, but Xavier Coates grabs it and then just kind of walks up the sideline. I think that they were deliberately doing that to actually slow down play in this game. I think that's what they were trying to do. Nafahu White taken down at the 30, and it will be second tackle now. And so, who's your favourite ref of all time, and who's your favourite ref this year? Bill Harrigan is an obvious. I liked Mr. Bean, Timmy Mander. When I was younger, I never really paid attention to the names of refs and whatnot. Tedesco taken down, except for the bad ones, realistically. Bill Harrigan was obviously, big time. He was big time. Luke Keary at the back here to Connor Watson. Watson taking out at 40. Also hard to think on the spot like this. I can tell you my worst though. Jaron Sutton, Casey Badger, Ash Klein, and Todd Smith. Papenhausen, great grab there at the 15. Great grab at the 15. If you run through some names I can give you, but right off the top of my head whilst we're in a game this close like this, it's very difficult. Xavier Coates now at the 20. Olivia says, don't forget, like, it's free on Thursday. It is free on Thursdays. It is very much free on Thursdays. Third tackle now at the 30. Harry Grant goes right to Jerome Hughes. Hughes off to Elliot Katoa. And Katoa taking out the 40. He's such a weird game. He had an awful start. Got the assist. Got the try. And there's kind of been awful since, but he's been 50-50 here today, Eliasa. This is a nice close game. It is, but both teams haven't been great. It's not... Katoa actually didn't knock it on. Nick Meaney. Oh, there's the knock on there. Oh my gosh, bro. I would love to know the knock on counts. I'm going to have a look at the knock on counts here. Team stats. 70% possession, 72% completion rate for the Storm, 78% for the Roosters. Errors. 8 errors for the Roosters, 11 errors for the Storm. Yikes. So the Roosters now, there's 2 minutes 50 left of the man in the bin. Their first tackle, they're 45 metres out. Brandon Smith to Victor Radley. Radley at the back of Connor Watson. Connor Watson, short ball here. And the Roosters, they get the offload away to Connor Watson. He's to the 30. He gives it off here to Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith taking down 22 metres out. Second tackle. Here come the Chooksters. Joey Manu gets away from Christian Welch. Joey Manu still goes to Tedesco. Tedesco here. It's second tackle, Tedesco. Are you insane, bro? Storm have the ball at the 5. Tedesco, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing, James Tedesco, my guy? Storm ball. Third tackle now at the 15. Tedesco just kicked that ball on second, mind you. Still not as bad as the Bronx South game. Oh no, this has been an enjoyable game, James Stevens. I've enjoyed the game. Tony Archer. Remember Tony Archer. Oh! Awful kick, but great catch by Tedesco at the 40. Gets ball out at the 45. I'm actually not too sure what happened to Nat Bush HV replays. They haven't spoken about it here on the commentary. And obviously I can only go by the commentary and what I see here because I can't look at Twitter and Instagram like you guys can while I'm making a live call. But it's going to be second tackle of the Roosters at the halfway point. The Storm are about to get their player back. No try scored here in this second half by either team. Angus Crichton taking out the 35. Yes, who's your favourite Muppet? Oh, it's got to be Kermit, mate. It's got to be the old Kermit, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is a pretty good Muppet. Fourth tackle now at the 25. Only NFL fans will get that reference. Connor Watson at the back of Kiri, who knocks it on. And he should let that ball go to Pappenhausen. He's knocked the ball on there, but he should let that ball go to Pappenhausen. He had that run up coming through. Blocker Roach is the biggest Muppet, Hansi Pansy. No, you are right. No, you are spot on there, Hansi Pansy. Blocker Roach is number 1 Muppet. Patrick Mahomes, number 2. And number 3, we're going to go with... we'll go with... who are we going to go with? Maybe Ricky Stewart. Yeah, we'll go Ricky. Clown. Second up Blocker. Yes, number 1's definitely Blocker. Massive gap. Patrick Mahomes. No, sorry, Ricky Stewart than Patrick Mahomes. Cummins. Sloper's a big fan of Cummins. Big fan. So Nick Meaney, he'll be first tackle for the Storm. 25 metres out here from the... Oh, that's a strip. That's a penalty. And that's going to be Storm getting into the attacking half. So that should be able to soak up enough time here where the Storm will be able to kick this ball into the attacking half and get Munster back on the field. So Munster is back on the field. So the Roosters do not score. The Roosters do not score with a man advantage. Alright, so Storm here at the 45. No comment. Mate, Cummins. Tell you what, big old Paddy Cummins. So first tackle at the halfway point. All right, Harry Grant, who goes left-hand side of the Loiero to Sean Blaw, and Sean Blaw beat the 42nd tackle. Blocker Roach, Dylan Stewart, mate. Get into him. Harry Grant, Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen cuts it back to the 35. It'll be third tackle. Blocker Roach actually made a compliment to the Titans last week, I heard. He said, the Titans just do not give up today. Right-hand side, Nick Meaney at the 20. At the 15, that's an obstruction. That's a penalty. Roosters ball. So basically what Blocker was saying was the Titans do not give up today. He didn't have it in him to give a positive about the Titans, in general. It was just about that game there because they scored 2 tries late. He is a clown. But it will be an obstruction here against the Storm. Yeah, it's definitely an obstruction. Kiri doesn't get there, but with that being said, it's an obstruction. If he doesn't impact that, If he doesn't hit that tackle, then it would have been a try regardless. But with that being said, it's an obstruction. So 13:40 to go here of the game. Still no points scored here in the second half. Don't forget to check out TPC Live if you haven't already in the pinned comment. First tackle, they go right-hand side to Victor Radley. Oh, massive hit there by Elias Katoa. Massive hit there on Radley. So Luke here at the 45. He'll get it off here to Crichton, who'll be at the 35 now. Oh, yeah, no. Backhanded compliment, Dylan, if I'm sure. Brandon Smith gives off to Radley. Radley at the back now to Connor Watson. Connor Watson gives it back to Joey Manu. Joey Manu at the 25. He'll give it out to Warrior Hargraves. And it'll be 4 tackling out the 25. Seb Watson says this game has been awful for a take and play. This game has been awful for a lot of reasons, but it's been enjoyable for how awful it is, but it's been enjoyable. Tedesco, Michael Jennings. Jennings taken down. He's lost that ball. He's lost that ball. He's lost that ball. He's lost that ball, Klein. Oh, he's a clown. Fifth tackle here at the 15. Luke Keary kicks his ball across the field. Knock back. Roosters. Try time. There should have been a knock on at the other side of the field, but it will be a try time for the Roosters on the wing. There will be a try time for the Roosters on the wing. I'm pretty certain Jennings lost that ball on the other side of the field, but I don't think they can come back for it unless it's in that same play. I can't remember. But Keary puts that ball up into the air. Suoliti is the one that knocks it back here for Joey Manu, and Joey Manu will score in the corner. Joey Manu in the corner makes it 12-10 with a kick to come. Makes it 10-12 with a kick to come. But it's not an easy kick on the sideline. I'm still pretty certain that Michael Jennings dropped that ball in the previous tackle. I thought I was going to... good stuff, BK. I thought I was the only one who saw that. No, I definitely saw that knock on there, Nate J, but they haven't called it. They have not called it. All right. 12-10 with 11:43 to go here of the game. Can they get the kick from the sideline? Sam Walker... Oh, no, Suoliti is their normal kicker. Suoliti kicks. Sam Walker would normally be second in charge, I think. 6 tries in past. I'd missed it. I would love to go back and see if that was a knock-on or not, though. And Joe Manu, he's just deliberately done that to make it look more impressive than it was. Alright, so Suoliti, you cannot get further to the right-hand touchline than he is right now to try and tie this game up at 12-12. Can he make it 12-12? Suoliti, 1 from 1. Not an easy kick here by any means. Suoliti will slap it through. Slap it through. 12-12. Bing bong. 12-12. Here we go, guys. 10 minutes to go of the game. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. I believe that was a controversial try, but at the end of the day, they've called it as a try. So 12-12 with 10 minutes to go. The crowd goes mild, Slapper says. So Assassin says, wow, game well and truly on. Very well and truly on right now. I don't know who wins this right now. I really don't. I still think maybe Storm, but I don't know who wins this. Just coming in here to ask Manu lose that. I thought he did. No, Manu doesn't lose that. Michael Jennings on the previous play, we believe, lost that. We believe Michael Jennings lost on the previous play. Joey Manu didn't lose that ball just then. No way. No way. All right, so here we go. They're going to show us here. Yeah, they're going to go back. Of course he does, bro. I told you. I told you. They've gone back and shown it, and he did. They've gone back. Nath J, we were right. We were spot on, bro. We were spot on, Nath J. He did lose that ball, and they didn't call it, and the Roosters have gone and scored a try from it. If this was the Titans, I'd lose my mind. Oh, wait, no, sorry. We did get robbed on the weekend. Third tackle here at the 30. Third tackle at the 30. They roll it back. Brandon Smith gives it off here to Radley, and Radley now to the 40. Robbo will still whinge about something. Probably Blake is similar to Ricky in that regard, but at least he won't call another team cheats. Fifth tackle here at the 45. Fifth tackle at the 45. And Brandon Smith gives it back to Crichton, off to Keary. And Keary will put that ball up. Pretty basic kick. Should be an easy one there. And they do grab it through. Pappenhausen gets away from Tedesco. Actually, what's Pappenhausen calling? He's got a penalty here. His protest for trip, I think it was. Yeah, okay. Protest for a trip. Isn't a trip a bin nowadays? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, actually, well, every trip actually probably should be in the bin because it is deliberate. That actually probably should be a bin. Yeah, he tricked him deliberately, bro. That's a bin. That's absolutely bin. That absolutely should have been a bin. How is that not a bin? What do you mean do we bin players anymore for a trip? Absolutely bin players for a trip. It's in the rules to bin them for a trip. Yeah, there you go. More controversy. And guess what? It's the Roosters getting the advantage here from the referees. Trip used to be a send-off. Well, it's absolutely a bin at very minimum. Left-hand side, I go bin. I wouldn't say send-off, but to be fair, it would be a send-off considering the time of the game. It's definitely a professional foul, Jay. You can't trip someone accidentally, realistically. In that regards, anyway. Definitely a bin offence for Teddy's men trying to tackle that goes next to him. Absolutely. Fourth tackle now for the Storm, right inside of Munster. Munster's got Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes at the back of Pappenhausen taking out the 20. Great run, though. Fifth tackle here. 18 metres out. Jerome Hughes with the ball. Jerome Hughes kicks that ball across here. They got Xavier Coates and Suoliti. I think that's a knock on. It's going to be 6 again here for the Storm. It's 6 again for the Storm, Munster. 6 again for the Storm, Munster. Are you crazy? No advantage is called. Okay, fair enough. There's been so many, brain fumbles in this game. But it will be no advantage, which is the right call from Klein. It is the right call from Klein. That's why the Titans would have received a penalty from right in front last week. Because the offside, it would have been a 6 again. But because the Titans didn't receive an advantage from that 6 again, it then would have become the penalty from right in front. That was the issue there through that moment. It's not a penalty off the spot. It's a penalty off the fact that we didn't get the advantage from it. Just like we've seen here, it's a knock on, which then means for the Storm they didn't get an advantage. That's why it's their ball. At advantage, XV replays. There's absolutely no way that anybody thinks that that's advantage taken. There is absolutely in no world, shape, or form that people think that is advantage taken. So first tackle here, 10 metres out. Harry Grant with the ball. He's 8 metres out now. Gives up to Loiero. Now, this is a perfect time to take a field goal in the next couple of tackles, by the way. I know there's still 7.5 minutes to go, but you give the ball to Jerome Hughes. I'd kick it now. I'd nearly kick it now. I'd nearly kick it now. Harry Grant onto Nelson and Solomona. He's 3 metres out. Gives the offload away to Harry Grant. Jerome Hughes. Hughes gives it off to Katoa. Katoa goes himself here. He will be taking down 7 metres out from the line. Third tackle. Harry Grant. He's got Jerome Hughes. Gives it to him. He's 15 out. Out the back here to Loiero. Loiero here to Munster. They've come off the line there. Munster got a little bit scared and kind of cut back inside. That was weird. Fourth tackle now. 10 metres out even the line. Harry Grant's got Hughes right there, but they don't use him. They go to Hughes now. Hughes is on the Pappenhausen. That's a knock on there from Katoa. Play on, they're saying. Fit tackle, they say. Jerome Hughes, he's not going to go for the field goal. Maybe a bit early, they're thinking. And knock on by the Roosters. Storm with the ball. At the back here to Grant. It's still fit tackle. No, 6 again. Xavier Coates. Try time Xavier Coates for the Storm. They'll check this, though. They'll check a lot in this play. Adam Smart, bro, this game's way too hectic for your questions right now, bro. Just enjoy the game. 6 minutes to go here of the game at 16-12, but they get to come to the Melbourne Storm. But let's just wait and see, because there's going to be a lot to unpack here in this play. Joe Manu knocks that ball on. No, it wasn't off the hand of a Storm. Xavier Coates, strong, and bang! That's a great try there from Coates. That is a great try from Coates, man. So 16-12 with 5 minutes to go here. There's nothing wrong with Remus Smith on Manu. You'd argue that Connor Watson has actually gotten in his way. If anything, it's at minimum a penalty to the Storm there because Remus Smith has actually been impacted by Connor Watson, which has actually impacted on Joe Manu. This could be a no try. I don't think it will be. But if it is a no try, I'd be giving the penalty to the Storm from right in front to make it 14-12 regardless. Yes, the Storm went late again. Yeah, they I hate that because we played them on my birthday in 2 weeks' time at Seabus. A try's confirmed. So May 4th is my birthday. The Titans play the Storm at Seabus May 4th. First time I've ever watched my team play at home on my birthday. And we're seeing this team that just knows how to win late. It'll break my heart, mate. It'll break my heart. But 16-12, try confirm. They'll be going for the conversion now. Comment in the chat, guys. Do you think the Roosters find a way to come back and win this game? Or do you think the Storm hold out? Hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. We will be streaming both games tomorrow night, which is the Dragons and the Wars and the Eels and the Giga Dolphin. But Nick Meaney here. Can he make it an 18-12 game? Welcome to the Conceding a Late Coach Try Club, Roosters. Sash, and you do know all about that as a Warriors fan. And Nick Meaney will get the kick. All right, 18-12. Roosters have to kick a converted try. How old, Blaze? I will be 30 years old. I will be the thrifty 30. My best years are upon me. My best years are upon me. Brandon Kippalan, you should know better than to... You remember Brandon Kippalan, you should know better than to have an S at the end of Storm. Subber says, Roosters done. Can't win now with a fullback like theirs. Tito Towers says, my prediction could be right, 19-12. Well, Clarkey guaranteed me. So we actually had a chat before this game. He asked me who I was tipping, and I said Storm, and he said Roosters. And basically, he was very, very confident in the Roosters. So, oh, whose ball's this? Knock on Storm? All right, Roosters ball. He's very, very confident the Roosters would win. So he better hope that the Roosters find a way to score here. With 4.5 minutes to go here, the Roosters can be 30 metres out from the line. The floaty 30s, mate. Seb Watson. Tell you what. The floaty 30s, the thrifty 30s. We're about to get rocking and rolling. It's a knock-on for the Roosters first, to be fair. I'm telling you, Klein has been in favour of the Roosters all game, mate. If the Roosters score here, they would have scored 2 tries off the back of 2 knock-ons, man. So Luke Keary off the Daniel Tupou, and Tupou now will be 23 metres out of the line. Somebody's watched his score now. Well, if he does, like, Ash Klein's had an absolute mare, man. Absolute mare. Why can't the bunker interrupt that? Why can't the bunker come down and tell the referee that the wrong call has been made? I don't get it. It was a clear knock-on from Lindsay Collins there. Connor Watson, James Tedesco, off the Joey Manu. Joey Manu! 5 minutes out from the line. 5 minutes out of the line. 3 minutes 41 to go here. Tedesco to Watson to Radley to Keary to short ball Crichton. And Crichton 8 minutes out from the line. 4 tackle. Brandon Smith gives it off into Radley. Radley short ball to Tedesco. Slap he was close. 3 minutes out from the line. Fit tackle. Arguably 6 again there. Probably should have been 6 again for the Roosters. Brandon Smith, kind of Watson. They give it out here to Suaalii. Suaalii kicks it down, and it's going to be Papanhausen. He gets out. Well done. Well done. Little puppy. Well done. That was a great way to get out of the end goal there. Oh. So Storm now, second tackle. Get this ball to the 8. The Roosters have still got 3 minutes to come back in this game, but they're just going to hold the Storm back again and give themselves good field position. Ash is auditioning for Origin. They'll give him Origin. Of course they will. They love him. Stupid, but Nelson and Solomon. But as long as it's not Casey Badger, I don't care. 4 tackle now. 18 metres out. They go left-hand side to Sean Bloor. And Sean Bloor crunch down to the 25. Fit tackle. Storm aren't making metres, but they don't care. They trust their defence right now. Fit tackle. Harry Grant. Jerome Hughes. He's just going to whack this ball as hard as he can. Oh, good running there by Jerome Hughes to get a few extra yardage. And it will be Tedesco who grabs this ball at 25. There's 2 minutes 22 to go here. They need to score a converter try to send this game to extra time. This game feels exactly like I felt for the Titans last week. Left-hand side, Daniel Tupou. Tupou now at the 44. They need a penalty or a set restart here, the Roosters. They're still in their own half. Michael Jennings. They still might get a tackle or 2. Maybe 2-3 tackles at most if they don't score on this set. They're going way too slow here, the Roosters. Radley to Warrior Hargraves. He's at the 45. 4 tackle now. 4 tackle. Brandon Smith gives it off to Radley. Radley goes himself. Offloads it at the back here to Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith looking for something. He's looking for anything. And taking out the 33. Roosters, you've wasted a lot of time on this set and you haven't really done much with it. Luke Keary at the 30. He'll whack that ball up in the air. Good chase through here, to be fair. Papanhausen grabs it at the 10. Well done. Well done. Kelly says Tedesco sucks. He's not had a good game here, Tedesco. He's not had a good game. Storm now with 1:18 to hold out, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Second tackle for the Storm at the 22. Will Warbrick, he rolls it back to Meaney. There is 6 points the difference. And another tackle, Josh King. Third tackle at 25. A minute to go here. The Storm have just got probably 2 tackles, 3 tackles at max to hold out from the Roosters. But it will be in their own half. So shit game, wake up. Again, I just told you, he hasn't been great, Kelly. You clown. So Storm now, Munster will go to Harry Grant, to Nelson Asafa-Solomona. And Asafa-Solomona, good run to the 40. And it's a penalty, game over. Well done, Roosters. That was just stupid there from the Roosters. To give a penalty away there is possibly the stupidest thing you'll see. They've just given away a penalty. They've just given away a penalty on fit tackle. Yeah, that's just shit house from Warrior Hargraves, and they're going to lose the game because of it. And that's the game. And that, my friends, is the game. So someone going to just tap it. 23 seconds to go here. They need to get a strip. So Clargy, how's your Roosters going, son? Second tackle here for the Storm. And they've lost the ball. And it's a penalty. Take the 2, Storm. Take the 2. Take the 2, Storm. Take the 2, Melbourne. You're up 18-12. You may as well add those points. You may as well try and get the points. No, they're going to go over the try. They're going to tap it. And they're just going to kick it over the sideline. I don't know why Roosters fans are booing as if like this game, yeah, Munster's actually doing this. I don't understand why Roosters fans would be booing. They have had a lot of beneficial calls in this game. There is no way that you can claim that you were robbed in this game. You had a lot of beneficial calls, man. There was a knock-on that led to your equalising try. There was also a knock-on from Lindsay Collins that allowed you to potentially have another try. And yet they're all booing. It is absurd to me. It's absurd that their fans are booing right now. Especially after your game against the Knights last week as well. I don't think that this club should be having too much of a crack at the referees when they had all the advantage in this game. But anyway, guys, we're going to jump off. Water Short says, now, what are these calls? What, you think the Roosters were robbed? You thought the Roosters were robbed? Well, can you tell me what happened with Michael Gordon before the try for Joey Martin just before they got it to 12-12? There's been many calls in this game that went the Roosters' way. If anyone was robbed, if the Storm had lost this game, I would have gone as far to say the Storm have been rorted. I would have gone to say and said the Storm have been rorted if the Storm had lost that game. So there's no way on earth that any Roosters fan has any audacity to actually genuinely believe that your club has been robbed in that game. Across the entirety of the game, to answer your question, Water Shorts, across the entirety of the game, I have been making calls saying that doesn't make sense. That's a 6 again. That's a penalty. But yet Roosters fans have the audacity to complain about the robbery from the referees. Like, Roosters fans, you're on another planet. There you go. I'm Ricky Stewart for now. You are on another planet if you think the Roosters have been robbed in this game. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here for now. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Dragons versus the Warriors and also the Eels versus the Dolphins, the Kickoff. Appreciate you guys as usual. Obviously, much love to TBC Live. Go and check out the app there. Completely free app as the pinned comment in the chat. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya. See you later.